right. Let's see if we can get this right. Good morning, good morning. I got a great morning show for us this morning. A mature show. A grown man, grown woman show this morning. I do. We're going to talk about it today. And we're going to be honest. Not judgmental, because a lot of times, and I mean absolutely no disrespect, but my modern women seem to have a problem, a serious problem, and I can't lie. Over the years as an OG, I've seen this problem 1,000 times, yet we really don't address it because modern women won't address it. I guess that's part of their success in infidelity. Is that they normally don't pull a Clarissa Shields and flaunt it like she did. Women have always been a whole lot more stealth and secretive when it comes to their indiscretions. I got to be honest about that. But today, this morning, we're going to be honest about it. We're going to attempt to be honest about it. Let me get this coffee going, y'all, and we're going to get going. Let me get this coffee, and we're going to get going.
This is a value meal. Arby's 7 meat in 3 bucks.
We all got to talk about it. Let me finish setting up, y'all. It is so cold in Huntsville today, y'all. I can't even lie. When I say it's cold, it's cold. It really is. All right. We want to talk about this, but now listen. We're going to be mature about this. We're not finna go off of no rumors. Listen, if you get experience in a conversation, that's fine. But the thing about having a healthy debate or a discussion is that you want to talk about what you want to know, what you know. You don't want to talk and instigate yourself into a conversation or a chat. Be honest with yourself this morning. If you know about these topics, then call in or join the chat. But if you don't, just listen this morning. Because it's always the ones, if you talk about marriage, single people want to comment on it. They have absolutely no experience in marriage. If you talk about cheating, they want to say they've never cheated, so I'm not talking to you then. You've never been a cheater. Come on, y'all. Give me a break. Okay, let me catch this call, y'all. Come on, Trey. Hello? 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 Y'all give me a minute. That's my grandson calling me. Hello? Trey? Lord, he didn't get my son phone. Let me see if I can get my son phone. Tell him get that phone from that boy. Yeah, your life here, y'all. Good morning, Trey. Good morning. What you need, son? You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. I just
I ain't doing nothing. I'm live streaming. That's all. Your dad done got up and fixed you some breakfast yet? Tell my son get up and fix you some breakfast. You hear me?
Okay.
But listen, I'm live streaming right now. Let me call you back, okay? I'm gonna call you back. As soon as I get through off my stream, I'm gonna call you back, Trey, okay? You hear me, son?
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Sorry about this, y'all. That's my grandson. He calls me. They love their granddad, and I love them too. This real life here, y'all. When I be speaking, I speak from real life, from real experience. Now let's get into this. The reason I chose this morning, if I did a video, and I simply asked the question, and I asked it again this morning, to be totally honest. Okay, if you give the fact that the man went out first, I would listen, we're not talking about live-in relationships. We're not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all. We are talking about married couples, okay? Married people. I need to get that understood now. Let's move this camera up so y'all understand me. I am not talking about living-in. And I'm not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about two adults that actually have made a pact with their higher power and one another to go through whatever together to be able to do part. Those two people I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the side dude. I don't want to talk about the side chick. I want to talk about the two that actually has the spiritual and physical contract called marriage. Okay? I have recognized infidelity throughout my life. I honestly, I don't judge. I've known good men to be cheated on, married men. I've known good men to be cheated on. And I've known good women to be cheated on. I need y'all to understand that. I say that again. I have known good men that have been cheated on as well as good women. My question to y'all, and I'm opening up the phone lines. Y'all please hit that like button. I asked and posed a question to y'all. If two people that have this pact, this contract, and one steps out first, does the one that didn't step out first get a pass when they start cheating? Or are they cheating? Because it seems there's some kind of miscommunication going on with modern women that think that because of something that the man did first absolves them on what they choose to do. And I need some of y'all to help me understand that. I do. I need y'all to help me understand the rationale where y'all get a pass. Because some of y'all are so argumentative to the point where y'all are disrespectful in getting that point across to me through the comments. I asked the question. I'm asking y'all the question now. Who gets a pass? Do they get a pass? Or does the law, as well as your higher power, give you the authority to end a union properly so you can move on? Because see, there's so many that's pretending like they don't know there's a process to ending what you say you going through so bad. There is a process. It's called a divorce. It's called a legal separation. That's what it's called, people. And I did the video on Remy Ma. And I guess I was supposed to give her absolution or something because we recognize Pap's behavior on a big level. Hey, what's up, Status? See, some kind of way, modern women have covered their ass so much with their infidelity that even now they saying, well, okay, you cheated, that's why I cheated, and that makes me not be a cheater. Come on, ladies, is that what y'all saying? Good morning, my friend. Because I woke up to argumentative comments over a simple question that you should question yourself on. And I understand that women want to say that, you know what, a man shouldn't have a control over what they say and what they do, but listen. When you are married, there are different rules you have to play by, ladies. And see, y'all talking about y'all want to be married, but if you married, in all honesty, you can't be the type of wife that does and wear things that makes your husband uncomfortable. I think about the Tasha K situation last week. Tasha K jumped her ass up and started posting videos of herself in a bikini. And her husband didn't appreciate that. Why? Because he know that's called in a man's definition, not y'all's. See, y'all got a problem with receiving what we tell y'all. When we see pictures and videos like that, it's thirst trap. Y'all can keep doing it all y'all want to, but y'all not gonna make them clean, lean videos or pics. We're gonna always say they sexualized because they are. You out there, as my guy say, with your moose knuckles and your cleavage damn near down to your belly button trying to show your areolas. Let's be honest. And you're not showing it to yourself and you're not showing it to your friends. You're showing it to men that may see it. And men know it. Men know it. Y'all please hit that like button as y'all come in. When is it okay to cheat? If that person cheats on you first and you are married, are you allowed to cheat because him or her cheat? Let's stop the arguing. Come in here this morning and get on that phone and call and tell me why. If a wife cheats, that gives the husband the right to thought out. Good morning, everyone. This is your OG. You just don't know it yet. Coming from a cold 0-degree morning in Huntsville, Alabama. Y'all please, as y'all come in, hit that like button. Respectfully comment. I am here to conversate. But I'm tired of the pretentious ass lies out of modern women in my comments trying to justify Remy Ma out here fucking just like Papoose. But she's not a cheater. So I would respectfully like for you to comment this morning and tell me why on the vows does it say that? Now remind you, we're not talking about your thinking and your feelings because you've been living with a man for 10 years or you've been with your boyfriend for 5 years. No, keep that to yourself. We ain't counting shacking, as my mama say. She said in her world, if you wanted the milk, you bought the cow. Y'all giving away all the milk. And then by the time him or her move on, you all dried up and think somebody else supposed to want you. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, my mama and big mama say if you want the milk, buy the cow. But you know what y'all ass doing? Y'all letting y'all boyfriends and 10-year fiancés and 3-year fiancés suck all the milk out your ass. Then get rid of you when you dry it up, and now you living yesterday and today thinking another man is supposed to be better than the last man. And you act worse. You don't even see your bitterness. Hell, y'all bitter in the comments, and I ain't never disrespecting none of y'all. Don't tell me y'all, some of y'all are not bitter ass women. I can tell by the comments. You don't even know how to respectfully debate or conversate like you should without insults and being combative. I try and have a dialogue with women. I know as black people, we cannot get better. We cannot get better without better communication. All we do is lie to and on one another. Nobody wants to sit down and have an open and reasonable, mature conversation about how our community is going wrong. I tell y'all all the time, I speak on these things because it is heartbreaking back in my home little town. Do y'all understand me? We still get 19,000 residents in this black county without power. And this is about the 4th day. And you know what? Those women are stuck in the house with those kids. No school, no utilities, by themselves with no man there. Don't tell me we don't need to talk about how to fix some of us. Now I can guarantee you out of 19,000 homes without power, at least 10,000 is a single mom's home. That's got to figure out all this shit and to get her and her children through all this by herself. So don't come in my comments trying to dismantle a black man that you know you need. I'm just trying to tell you, I see signs in certain men that they don't want y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all. No different than I tell Clarissa. Clarissa, Pap does not look at you like that. He does not interact with you like that. His spirit does not embrace you. Yeah, I have to discern in the spirits I feel. Does not embrace you from an intimate standpoint the way he take you serious as his woman. And then on top of that, all he got is slogans and raps to describe you. After you proclaimed your love for him, this cat went on to say, you got little feet. Oh. She's taking a hell of a beating. She's taking a hell of a beating by being with this married man. And the best thing he could tell us about her is she got little feet. Okay, y'all. And because we don't like how Pap moving, We don't like how Clarissa doing business. Hello? Oh, it ain't locked. I'm sitting in the living room doing a live. Lord have mercy. Sorry about this, y'all. So we saying just because we don't care, because we don't care for Clarissa, Remy gets a pass. I've had everything thrown at me but the kitchen sink. Because I posed that question. And I still pose it this morning. And I would respectfully like for what are the amount of women that's challenging this perception. Hey, status, get him. Get Be Thankful out of him. So those are the ones that I actually want to deal with. Period. We don't have time patrolling. We just don't. Let me get him out of here. Bro, I'm finna block you, bro. Be thankful, I'm finna block you. I'm telling you now, I'm not in the mood for no mustache kids this morning. I'm about to block you. Nobody got time for that. So let's talk about it. I know everybody been in the bed. Appreciate it, status. I'm giving you time to get up. I got a little bit of time. It is cold. I don't think I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get that rheumatoid. And these 0 degrees, these 0 degree temperatures just ain't agreeing with me. And I really need to go to the men's warehouse today. I'm putting together an outfit for a party next week. And I really don't like how it's going. I don't. Y'all give me 1 second while I got her here in case she go and drive. There's no way you there's no way I can be. It's created and doesn't change the circuit. And that's the way I'm feeling. But I feel if I could do that, I feel that I got that kind of shit. Excuse me, talk to me. I'm doing it live now. Trying to make sure I have that. You don't think there's a little bit of gold on the top part and the bottom do color. You don't think if I had the top part open that place, because these are belts. And if they come with it, you know what I mean? So it's going to be tucked in and burned. You know, straight up and down. It's a little bit of gold. But we can't do it. I think it'll work. I think the only way to double up on it is to go with some pack down. Choose something. Anytime. That's all I gotta give. I'm sorry, I'm gonna lie, but I forget. All right, y'all, I am back. Let's see who done came in and who want to talk about this. this, because y'all want to do it in the comments, but when we live, y'all ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, it's 0 degrees here today. Well, it's actually 17 degrees with a 0 wind chill. And so I need to get out because I got to finish picking up a couple of items for this party this week I got to go to. I got a party to attend before I go home. So I want to look my best. So again, why does Remy get a pass? Why did it offend modern women by me saying, "Good morning, Israel. How are you, love?" Why did it offend modern women by me telling the truth? Saying like, hold on, Remy out here showcasing like she ain't married. She married too. And it's almost like I offended women because I said that. I don't understand that. I need them to come in this morning, Israel, and explain to me. Thank you. I honestly need them to come in and explain that position with me. How is it Remy get a pass? So what are we saying? If I'm a man and my wife cheat on me, then that means what's the right thing to do is to cheat back. Is that what modern women say? And but you get absolved. It's okay that you doing it because him or her did it first. Hey, that's what I said, Israel. How would they be offended if it didn't apply to them? You know, sometimes I do be shocked. You know what? And I've seen everything. I tell people I am. I've been around a long time. But a lot of things, it's shocking to the level that women will go about covering their stuff up even when it's out here. You can't even say what they doing. That's disrespectful. And I think that's deflection. To keep them talking about, you gone. You don't sure you don't want to get your coat just put on the back, in the trunk here. I can run it out there to you.
Okay.
You put my car back in there in case I walk this door. And it ain't gonna warm up at all, is it? Yeah, I think I better go with patent leather shoes. If you think I'll order some, you think they'll be here in time?
You had to go look and see, Julie. Amazon and
Do
see.
you know how much you spent?
30 something. I think it was 30 something.
Okay. I checked the phone. I don't know whether I got a chime. I don't know why. It ain't showing. Yeah. And they acting like we are supposed to. But that's the truth. Listen, Israel, I love 40 something, but I'm almost 60. Listen, older women need to realize that these guys out here are not checking for that. I was talking about the dating scene. Listen, when you go to clubs now, anywhere from Miami to the south, deeper south, up to the east, to the west coast. Listen, these are youngins in these clubs in the dating scene. They are not 40-plus-year-old men and women. We need to get out the way. I'm being honest, 40-year-old plus women that done had a husband or two, got a half a house of children, underage and grown, need to get their ass out the dating scene. They done had their time. The clubs ain't being built for 40-something-year-old modern women or men. When we get through, When we get through, clubs are not being put together. They don't even like the older type crowd. They cater to the youngins, y'all. I ain't making this up. Somebody got to tell older black women the truth. They out here at 40-something years old trying to act like they 25 years old. What a man wants from a 40-year-old woman is not being half naked. And it's sad that 40-plus-year-old women are still out here showcasing their goodies after 40-something years. But we ain't ready for that conversation. Why are you at 40-something years old got to show your shit for the attractive man? Oh, okay. I think the 40-year-old women are out of line. I think Remy Martin had a husband, and they say a couple of boyfriends and a girlfriend. Her ass is still married, and she shouldn't be out here on the dating scene wasting a good man's time. Why? Because she married. There are some good black men left, and they don't need to be wasting their time with no married ass woman. Now, if y'all don't like that, that's on y'all. I said, there are good black men out here. And hell no, they don't need to be wasting their damn time on Remy Ma as long as she married. I don't give a damn how good she look. What about that? It ain't about no look. It's not about a look, people. It wasn't a judging thing. It was just the truth. Listen, now if y'all want to come in this morning and tell me the reason why it's okay for Remy Ma to sleep around, to date while married, while we tell Papoose a new asshole, come on, tell me today. I'm listening this morning. Tell me why a married woman gets a pass. Because that's what I was talking about. Y'all see, y'all come from the mind frame because y'all done lived with somebody for 5 years and they cheated on you. And now you mad and bitter saying all ninjas get what they deserve. Probably so, Israel. I don't know why the hell they coming back, Israel. I don't know whether they thought you meant something by BBL, but I saw that comment. Yeah, that could be true. But I just asked the question, Israel, what is this about? Hopefully we don't have another black woman out here married and dating. Listen, ladies, that's not a good look for y'all. There are genuine black women that do want to give marriage a try. There are black women, single black women, that do see marriage as a blessing, not a joke. Those are the women I be talking to. I know it's a few modern women that don't have respect for marriage. I.e. Clarissa Shields is one of them. I'm not talking to her. No, I don't think 40-plus-year-old black women should be out here on the dating scene, especially when they have children. There's got to be a different way for y'all to connect with a good man. Why? Because all you going to get is gummed up in them clubs. That's the hookup spot, ladies. When you 40-something years old, you're not supposed to be into one-night stands and hookups. Damn. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Come on, it's not a good look for y'all. That's not a good look for y'all. I don't know how y'all got it twisted that think that actually being 40-something years old and showing off your body is a plus. To who? You're not 25 no more. Do y'all realize y'all trying to make sexuality a flex? It is not, ladies. We can't justify married women, and don't get it twisted. Again, I don't like when the narrative is being attacked or people trying to change it. Again, I'm talking about married women. Okay? Married 40-something-year-old women should not be out here moving and acting single. That's not a good look. I didn't say the pictures don't look good. I ain't gonna say your videos don't look good. I'm telling you the God, heaven truth, ladies. That's not the route to go. She's doing fabulous by promoting her success in business. That's sexy as hell. But let's be honest. Remy is an old mother. She need to get back in her lane. Business and her children. And if it's another good man for her, be prepared to meet him and greet him. But all that moose knuckle out ladies, no, y'all can't do that. No, put the moose knuckle up. For real, for real. One of the biggest problems we have in our community is we don't want to act our age. We got 35-year-old men out here still trying to find themselves. 30-year-old women still trying to find themselves. I ain't chose a career. I ain't had no, come on y'all, we done got to be lazy. And we want credit for doing nothing. Again, I ask y'all, for those that just came in, to please respectfully hit that like button. But again, I ask y'all, when do we absolve, or when is cheating in a marriage okay? Does the person get a pass because their spouse cheated first? I just want some clarity. Because it's like some don't realize there's a proper way. There's a way out. There's a way out. That's all I'm saying, Easy Money. And I promise them, a good man sees that and he shakes his head. Then come on, Easy Money. There's no way that old ass woman supposed to be out here trying to show cakes on social media. Come on, Money. Don't nobody. Who told her we want to see that? They looking at her laughing. Easy Money. We looking at her laughing. It's the women telling her go. It's the women telling her they're sexy. It's a few of them dum-dums, thirsty dudes lying to her. It's some dudes will bust anywhere. It's them bust down dudes and women telling her it's okay for her to be 67 years old. I'm going to tell you this. I was watching Kendra G. This is a true story. I was watching Kendra G. This woman is on a dating show. Kendra G asked her, when the last time you had relations? Y'all, she was on the Kendra G show leaking. She had just had sex that morning. She's standing up there frying chicken on a dating show, thinking a good man wants to meet her after telling her that one of your kids is a one-night stand. She's a plus-size sister, all her stomach was out. And she got requirements for a man. Y'all gotta stop. People are lying to y'all. It's not a good look. Hey, Anita. I'm talking about, Anita, I asked a question. I'm asking, is it ever okay? Is it ever okay to cheat if you marry? I'm asking today because modern women been on my ass, love. Because I'm saying 40-something-year-old married women shouldn't be out here on the dating scene. Not if they married. I wanted to understand why modern women think Remy Ma gets a pass for cheating, but Papoose don't. That's what we talking about, Anita. I would really love for you to chime in. I will be opening up the phone lines, but the lights are not nearby where they need to be for phone lines. Ain't nobody liking. That's wrong though, Easy Money. Who told them, other than other women, that that was okay? We don't tell women that. We not gonna tell no 60-year-old grandma that it's okay to be online with her cheeks out. We ain't finna tell no woman that. I don't know where they getting this information. What do you think, Anita? What do you think? When it is okay? So we don't care about the release valve that the government and a higher power have gave us. They say if somebody cheats on you within your marriage, even your higher power in the word says you got a right to divorce. The state that you live in say if it's adultery, you got a right. But we don't choose none of that. So we just out here playing single at 40 plus years old. 50 plus. See, we ain't youngsters. And I'm sorry, I think we should act our age now. Yes, I actually watched Kendra G this morning. And this plus size chick. And she wasn't bad looking and she wasn't built bad. She was attractive. She had 2 biological kids and she was raising her niece. She had 3 kids. She didn't want the man to have no baby mama. That was one of her criteria. Now I'm going to tell y'all, she had on one of them peekaboo shirts with all of her midsection out. Now even though I love plus size women, everybody that support me know I love me a big back. But I don't want to see their stomach in public. She had her stomach out, so no matter how attractive she was, that discounted her. Right, Anita, but is that from a marital standpoint? Because see, I'm dealing with a lot of feelings and opinions and not facts. I'm trying to get them to stick to the narrative of why I said a 40-plus-year-old woman, married woman, shouldn't be out here acting like a 25 or 30-year-old single woman. I'm going to stand on that. Now, Remy has the same opportunity as every other man to sue for the divorce. She chooses not to. So that means she should not be out here taking up space of a good man. She's married. Jesus Christ, you can't change that. We can't blame Papoose for what Remy is doing. And that's true. Trump agrees that's true. They don't. Even in my last video, they refuse to hold Remy Ma accountable. Ain't nobody trying to co-sign a damn thing Papoose out here doing. Go to my live stream. Go to my videos. I'm saying we have to be right, y'all, when it comes to marriage. We can't be, ain't no, because we like them. That's the, we talk, exactly, Anita. We talk about, see, they offended because of the 40-something. They didn't hear the married 40-something. Is this, now we claiming Remy is a great person, a great mother, a great asset to black women. I ask y'all today to implore her to carry herself like that at all times. Don't put herself out here like a pack. Hold it in the road, Remy. There's no point to prove anymore about you being sexy. There are 1,000,001 videos and pictures of you out there already. Why are you trying to prove a point now? Some supporters say it's because she got a new BBL. I don't know that to be true. I just asked the question, why is a married 40-something-year-old woman out here like this? And I still ask you. I still ask you. I am getting ready to open up the phone line. Stick to the narrative. Listen, give me your opinion on it if you call in. Don't chop up mine. I got a right to my opinion. If you call in this morning, let it be how you feel married people should act. Or what's okay to you and what's not. Don't stand in my judgment, because I'm not going to change. Phone lines are open. Please hit that like button as you come in. How do you feel about it? Do we give Remy Ma a pass? Why do some get a pass and some don't? Don't use Papoose's behavior as an excuse. We talking about marriage, not excuses. Tell me something under marital vows that allows a man or a woman to still be married but out here dating. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Phone line is open. We hold these truths to be self-evident, y'all. We do. We hold these truths to be self-evident. The truth is the truth. And we only talking about marriage, y'all. We not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend this morning. We not talking, I don't give a damn. It's crazy as hell for me anyway, for a couple to live together for so many years without any financial security for one another. I wouldn't do it. I'm not trying to live with a woman I'm not trying to build with. I don't understand how women can live with a man for 5, 10, 15 years, and if something happened to that man, you can't even collect his Social Security. No, Trump, nothing allows it. That's my point. Nothing allows it. Man, it ain't no different than I told them about Clarissa Shields when she jumped out with Papoose. Listen, Ninja, you not special. We don't condone this type of behavior in the black community on this level. We didn't lie to Clarissa. And we owe it to any other black woman or man that feel like they such a victim that they can be wrong. Listen, I was raised right is right and wrong is wrong. You can become what you hate and despise. Did y'all know that? So a woman can hate and despise her husband's behavior and his conduct and end up acting just like him. So what do we do with that, y'all? Phone lines are open. 662-392-0360. What cheaters are special? Yes, sir. What cheaters are that special that we give them absolutes? Phone lines are open. Because I'm like Trump, Grizz. I'm just like Trump, Grizz. They make up their rules as they go according to how it makes them feel. If it covers up their wrong and make them feel good, they going to make it about, oh, it's a lot of black men out here don't want to see us looking good and feeling good. No, it's a lot of black men out here tired of y'all showing y'all moose knuckle. And the good men are looking for femininity, softness. They want to be able to protect their assets. See, you out here showing your assets. That makes a good man feel like they're not going to never be healed. Because you started showing everybody your moose knuckle. A good man don't want another man seeing. We like sexy dress. We like attractiveness. But let's be honest, ladies. What man you get is okay with you coming out with your rabbit print showing, with your moose knuckle out? Will somebody tell me in the comments? Good morning, Nikki. Hello there. What man do you gonna be with and be okay with you walking around provocative all day, every day? Do you know that a good man values everything about you, including your femininity and privacy? Do y'all know that good men don't like that kind of physical stunting from women? Y'all are steady going out dressed and sexualizing yourself and wondering why you meeting the type of men you meeting, because y'all doing too much, ladies. Nikki, how are you this cold Saturday morning? How are you? We not. I asked a question. That's the point, Nikki. I asked a question, and they took it like that. I asked, listen, Nikki, this is what I asked. I was like, damn, Remy look real good. I asked a question, is she out here dating and stuff and married? So I said, does a 40-year-old married woman, Nikki, should be out here dating? That was the question. And I asked you, Nikki. Regardless, if you take Remy face off of it, because I asked, I said, well, okay, we already know Papoose is way out there. Is it okay for Remy to date? That's what I'm asking, Nikki. Do we say it's okay? And I really do want a woman's opinion on how a woman can tell me how they feel like, regardless, as long as she's still married, she can date because of the man. That's what I'm asking. And I can't get, and I'm getting attacked verbally in the comments, but nobody's answering the question. If you feel like it's okay for Remy to be dating, just say, yeah, I feel like because of Pap, she can be out here dating married too. Just say that. That all I wanted was an answer to the question, Nikki. And nobody's answering the question. But Anita, you see what I'm saying? How is that, you know, you and Nikki, because I don't like for women to feel like I'm being disruptive and disrespectful, because I don't to black women. I love y'all just that much, but honestly, Nikki, we doing a lot and we not valuing marriage. Women are coming from the energy of, I was with my boyfriend 5 years, I was with my boyfriend 10, 15 years, and he cheated on me, and I went out dating, but baby, you wasn't married. You weren't married. I was asking a question to married women, to single women that want to be married. Do you think it's okay to be out here married at 40-something years old dating like this is okay? Are my women, modern women, saying it's okay? I know that Nikki said no. And I also say Anita said no, it's not okay. But those are the only two that answered the question. Everybody else is making it a fight. This ain't a fight, just answer the question. It's the truth. When you are married, whether you have been the victim of adultery or somebody have cheated on you, I'm sorry, people. You still don't have the right to be married and dating. And I don't think that she should be putting herself out here for a good man knowing she's still married. What about the single women out here that ain't even had a chance? What about the single women out here that's just as beautiful as Remy, just as talented, and they need a good man too? Come on, y'all. Remy done had 20 years with a man. When is ever gonna women 40-something years old gonna get out the way and let these younger women have a chance? Now y'all know I asked the very same question when it came to Papoose. I said, why in the hell Papoose wasting his 30-year-old woman time knowing he married? That ain't right. Get out the way. Whether we like Clarissa or not, she ain't married, she don't have no children, and she deserves a better chance at marriage in a relationship than an old-ass married man. I stand on that. Even Clarissa Shields deserves better than an older married man playing in her face. And I say the same thing before it. Listen, Remy can jump off the porch and start back to dating again. But listen, ladies, it's still not right. She's still married. That's my point. And I stand on the fact that these 40-something-year-old married women ain't got no business out here on the dating scene, and women should not have to compete with them. That's the problem with dating out here today. You get men and women that's got ill intent, that's just in the way. They not looking for marriage. They not looking for family, Nikki. They looking for publicity. They looking for possessions. But there are good black women out here that still believe in marriage. There are good black men out here that still believe in marriage. And no married person should be wasting their time. I don't know what you're talking about, Barthol, but I block that kind of foolishness. If you want to talk on the topic, you fine, bro. But if you in here trolling, I'm going to tell you now, if you got a troll page, be careful. Because I block and report. And did you know that the new community guidelines, after about 3 reports, and you ain't got no videos or nothing on your troll page, YouTube is taking them. So don't come in here playing, because I don't play. I talk about real issues that affect our community. And I don't take sides. Because marriage is, you can't take sides when it comes to marriage vows. Only people took them. And until they divorce, they still bound like this, y'all. And no, I don't give a rat's behind how beautiful Remy looked. If she's still married, I hope she not out here dating, wasting good men's time. I don't know, I just asked the question. What you think, Nikki? I didn't find nothing wrong with the video. I just asked the question. What you think, love? Because it could be simple as she just feeling good about herself. I never denied that, but I asked the question because you know what? I was wondering, was she still with the blockhead dude, you know? So I asked the question. Women get mad. Remy Ma is not off limits, y'all. She's a celebrity too. We can talk about Remy too, y'all. We can ask questions without, we should be able to ask questions without people being offended. Y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to get out. See, that's why we can't communicate. Everything is a problem. I asked 2 questions about Remy Ma. See, I didn't know that Trump grid. I didn't know. I know everything is rumors, but I had to understand it's a lot of AI channels out here. And they putting a lot of stuff out on a lot of good black folks. So I do my very best not to go off of these AI channels like a lot of people do. See, I follow Remy Ma on Instagram, on Facebook. So I get her content daily. But she doesn't do the personal stuff like Clarissa and Papoose. So I asked the question. You know, we got to be honest. Remy handles her personal business as of lately. Now, her personal business kind of went left when she got caught up with that bomb. And that was stupid of her. Black women really got to get out of building a black man. These ninjas got to be ready or they not. I don't know who convinced black women that it's still okay to build a black man. It's not. If that ninja 30 and above, he's supposed to already be on his way. Agreed, Trump Grizz. Y'all gotta stop, ladies. Y'all gotta stop overlooking the obvious. Y'all really gotta start getting out y'all feelings and understanding the truth that a lot of y'all behavior in public conduct is affecting y'all culture. come on, ladies. They are not taking black women seriously. They think they can say anything. I watched Corey Holcomb this morning, y'all. And I'm not into Anton Williams, Corey Holcomb, whole beef. I don't think grown men should act like that. Okay, Nikki. That's what I'm saying. And see, I be hearing stuff, but you know, I ain't gonna be out here just spreading stuff that I ain't seen with my own eyes. Now, if she come out with a dude, I can be like, whoa. That's why I asked the question. That's the only reason I asked the question, Nikki. What's going on with Remy, my lady? Women get offended because I say, listen, I know damn well we ain't finna have another 40-something-year-old married woman out here taking up space on the dating scene. Hell yeah, if Remy Ma still married, stay her ass out the vote, out the dating scene. But back to Corey Holcomb. Nikki, you listening to me? I want you to hear what I saw this morning, Nikki. Give me a thumbs up if you're listening to me, Nikki. I think she's still in here. I'm gonna go on and say it. Nikki, I was watching 50. The reason why I tried to talk to the modern black women that I love and hold so dear to my heart, because there's already a group of people out here that think they can say or do anything to y'all. Listen, Corey Holcomb has had t-shirts made up, and he showed them, mimicking Anton's wife and daughter. Do y'all know what the picture is? He changed their face to gorillas. Good morning, Her Majesty. So that's why I talk to y'all. Because there is a whole segment and full of platforms of black men that's taking what y'all doing and dragging y'all unjustifiably. Y'all, this black man called Corey Holcomb actually has made t-shirts available of a t-shirt mimicking Anton's wife and daughter with the face of gorillas. Status, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. And yet black women, because I try and have a dialogue and be like, listen, no matter how good Remy is, if she's still married, she need to stay her ass out the dating scene. We don't need no more foolery on black women's back. We don't. I'm sorry. We just don't need no more foolery out here. Y'all, I'm not the one disrespecting my modern black women. I love y'all. I know it, and they be coming for me too, Anita. They be coming for me. I get it from both ends. I do. Because I don't straddle the fence. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I catch hell from the Papoose Clarissa fans, get talked about and disrespected, and I've been disrespected and talked bad to the Remy fan. I get it. I get it. I got tough skin. They don't know me. They talking about the right one. No, I asked it. I just said I asked that question. I said, should married women be out dating? I asked women that question. Only 2 have answered it. And those two said no. If you married, stay on the porch. It don't make no difference whether you Remy Ma or anybody else. These two women said, if you are still legally married, you shouldn't be out here dating. Only two women have told the truth. Well, three now with you, Her Majesty. And they tried to deflect and change the narrative. And I started telling them, listen, I don't want to hear about your 10-year relationship with living with a man and he cheated and left you. I said married. Married people. You don't get no damn acceptance because you live with somebody for 10 years. I said married. That's all I said, Her Majesty. And I've had women that say, oh, why you attacking Remy? How am I attacking Remy? Because I asked, what is she doing? I hope we don't have another 40-something-year-old black woman out married out here dating. That wasn't disrespect. We don't need another married black woman. Listen. Do y'all see how they disrespecting our women out here and think it's okay, Her Majesty? They are taking the foolishness and putting all black modern women in the same pot. Now they putting black women, they putting gorillas on black women's faces. And y'all mad at me. Y'all mad at me. Because I asked a question about Remy. And it's another man putting status. There's another content creator that's way bigger than me that has actually got two black women that ain't did nothing to him and put gorillas in their face. But they mad at me. Y'all, we predicting snow today. I hope it don't. But it's 15 degrees now. It's 15 degrees, feeling like zero. It's 15 degrees, feeling like zero, y'all. How have you been doing, Her Majesty, through this? Because I know y'all got it bad too. Are you okay? I need you to check in with me, Her Majesty, because I think that y'all got some of that bad like my home. Y'all not sheltered in or anything, are you, Her Majesty? Listen, Her Majesty, you know I love you, girl. I ain't got much. But if you need me, you let me know, love. I'm kind of in shelter too, but I do have a Zelle account. You know me and you talk, you my friend. And I need you to know this morning, Her Majesty. If you need something, you got to get for you and the fam. And you know what I mean? You call OG. So I can do anything I can to help, love. Because I love you. And please be safe and take care of your daughter. I mean that, Her Majesty. That ain't just talk. Do not do without the small things while y'all sheltered in. Right, and has put hands. But they not mad at Corey, Anita. Do you get the irony of that? They are not mad at Corey. They mad at OG because I said a 40-something-year-old married woman should not be out here dating. And Corey over there, mimicking this man's daughter and wife and putting gorillas over the face and showing them on the t-shirt, y'all. Holding the t-shirt up. These black women ain't did nothing to him. And y'all gonna tell me y'all mad at me for telling a black woman to stay on the porch and get it right this time? Don't deplete yourself. Don't disrespect yourself. Remy, you can do this right. You can hold it in the road and hold your head up and cut that man loose and move on with your life. You don't have to lower your morals or your principles like he has. They mad at me, Anita. They mad at OG. No, I don't understand it. I need to set a goal today, y'all. I need to set a goal for supporters. It just sat on my heart. I want to try and get $25 in case we have to send somebody something for water or Gatorade or something. You don't have to. You don't have to. But I would appreciate it. Just in case, y'all, let's get ready if we have to help anybody. I'm going to match the 25. I'm telling y'all now, whatever we raise, I'm going to match it within reason. I don't have much neither, but I got a lot of supporters snowed in. And I don't care right now if one of my supporters need me and they only get cash out, I'm just going to have to figure out a way to get to the store and get it on cash out. So if y'all can support the goal, please do. Now back to the show. Y'all, we cannot continue to let content creators, podcasters, disrespect black women on this level. And I'm calling y'all on the shit y'all doing. And I don't mean no harm. I don't, ladies. Ladies, I don't mean no harm. But y'all are doing some crazy stuff out here to make y'all look worse. And people are honestly using y'all mistakes against y'all in the worst type of way. I have never been so disgusted in a black man's behavior as I was to see that t-shirt Corey Holcomb was so proud of. Damn, Corey. Just cruel and beyond disrespectful. And yet y'all bring y'all modern ass in here and chew me up, lying like I'm the one disrespecting black queens. Never have. I don't disrespect women. tell women the truth like I expect for women to tell the truth on us. I support channels that tell the truth on black men every day. Women, I support those channels because the truth is the truth. She not talking about me when she called black men bums. I've never been a bum. She's not talking to me when she raising hell about black men really need to step up and start taking care of their children. I'm taking care of all mine. You work, you don't need. She not talking about me. I worked until my health gave out. That's why I'm retired. Worked myself out of health. I did. I worked myself out of health. So I'm not offended by black women content creators who be on black men's ass about their behavior. So I would respectfully ask y'all to please stop coming in here lying on me. So I don't have to say nothing musty. Because you're just not going to come in here and say, I'm doing this or saying this about a person, and I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You probably is smooth water. A lot of people do it. But they get a lot of people banned too. Yeah, they get a lot of people banned too, lying and disrespecting. I consider lying disrespect. So you ain't gonna get too many opportunities to lie on me in here. See, I'm not none of Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. I don't do stuff for clicks and views. You can't sit in my face and say, I'm putting men's manhood in my mouth and don't expect to have to knock me out. And it's not. But Anita, it's not. But do you understand, Anita, when you go to these guys' channel, sometimes I want you to go look at the women comments. You just have to go see that there are modern black women that actually believe what Corey Holcomb did is okay. And I hate to say it. It was a woman of color sitting on a podcast when he did this. You can't make this up, people. There was a woman of color, Anita, sitting right there when Corey Holcomb pulled up that t-shirt mocking Anton's wife and daughter with a face of a gorilla. And they think that's funny, Status. They thought that was just hilarious. I ask myself, Anita, do our women, have our women forget what disrespect is? Because questioning them is disrespect. But if you go over there to Corey's channel, to his latest video, what he doing is acceptable. So I can't question what a woman is doing without being attacked and accused of being disrespectful. But if you go over there to Corey Holcomb's page, channel, and read the comments with that t-shirt, go see how many women think that's okay. Now, Her Majesty, you know I don't disrespect y'all. You know I don't. You've been one of my supporters from day one, and you've never not been afraid to check me. You know I don't get out of line with my black queen. You know I love y'all. But we can't pretend anymore, y'all. We cannot pretend like what modern women are putting out here is working for them. All I'm saying is that sexuality is not working, Her Majesty. Right, because how would they feel if that was their teenage daughter? How can, Anita, how can a woman laugh with Corey about this? That's what's shocking to me. That's what's shocking to me. Because that's too low, people. I'm sorry, Corey Holcomb. You went lower than I've ever seen a black man go when it comes to black women and black kids. I've never seen, I'm sorry, y'all, I've never seen nothing like this. And I'm going to tell you something, my history goes back to MySpace. I've been online. I was online when it was dial-up. I was online when Yahoo Chat was the stuff. Y'all just getting online. And so I come and I ask black women, what are they doing? That's all. I just ask black, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I asked them, listen, as much as I love Her Majesty, if Her Majesty sent me the wrong picture, I would ask Her Majesty, what's wrong with you, girl? I'd be like, what's wrong? Why you out in the street like that? In these days and times, why you out here like that? You know sexuality and too short don't work. Too revealing don't work. Why you doing that? I just asked a question. I asked, why you doing? Hey, Smitty Weddy, what's up? We get you out of here fast if you trolling. If you trolling, we get you out of here fast. We ain't got time. Everybody in here fully grown. We having a mature, adult, respectful conversation in the chat. If you don't want part of a mature, grown conversation, we'll holler at you. And we'll help holler at you because we'll boot your ass out of here. We are musty in here. Don't get it twisted. We are ugly as you want us to be. Don't come in here thinking it's the place. It really isn't. Watch your mouth. I'm your OG. You just don't know it yet. And this ain't your typical chat. This is a chat that's actually ran by the people that do the chatting. I just comment. And if y'all change the moderator's energy, my energy gonna change. So y'all really don't need to be playing with the moderators today. Therapeutically, I do. Therapeutically, I sure do. I'm from South Memphis. Therapeutically, I do. Just not today. I got to leave the house today. So it's no sense in me relaxing. Zero. Okay. Who watched the Don Lemon interview? I have not. What do y'all think? Depending on what though? I don't mind sharing that, Smelly Welly. What do you mean? I ain't scared to answer questions, but you got to be more specific. Status, you got an update for us? On what Don Lemon is saying? What does he got going? If so, I need somebody to call in and give us an update on what Don Lemon said. Are you free, Status? Cause I really don't want to go through looking for it. Here we go. Good morning, Status. How are you, sir, first and foremost?
What's going on, man? Top of the morning, OJ, top of the morning. I see you still, you know, holding it down, standing 10 toes down.
Yeah, it's been hard. I can't lie. Because I've been in vacation mode, and I really didn't anticipate smoke, but it comes with the territory. My God and my family built me forward tough, so they can bring it on. What did Don Lemon say, my friend?
Basically, Don Lemon said he won't be silenced. He represent him, the other journalists. They would not be silenced. This was just a horrible thing for Pam Bondi. Now people calling for Pam Bondi fine. This case is extremely weak. It's, this almost upended the federal justice system. Like any case, judge, they really tried to put it. 2 judges turned it down. Six DAs. One resigned. One attorney. So this couldn't be worse. This couldn't have been a worse situation for the White House. I think it eventually be dropped. So the case is extremely weak. He should have never been charged.
You don't think so?
Yeah. This was, this research that looked at, they said it was looked at a few other cases like this, and they said that one of the professors and criminal analysts was like, this is, a extremely, weak case. Like, this is why 2 judges didn't want to take it to begin.
And that was my point. I'm like, hold on. This man is and always been a journalist. Now he was in there with his phone. He recorded the whole thing. He wasn't participating in it. How could... Listen.
Yeah, I seen this video in the church. He just respectfully asked some questions and,
But a journalist. Journalist. He's a journalist. He's not the typical citizen. And I asked people last night, how could they justify this? What made them feel like...
This is just very political. And this was foolish for the White House, because when it comes to that Constitution, that will trigger a civil war. That will bring eventually all the races together when people understand just how important these civil rights will be, and that Trump ain't going to be president forever. This couldn't have been worse for the White House. Everybody just rallied around Don, from, other politicians to entertainers, celebrities. Like, they just don't play about journalism. We never have here since the beginning.
It's never happened, but it's happened, but it normally happens in China, Russia. You get what I'm saying? When journalists start getting locked up, it's normally covering stuff. It's normal in a communist country. What is going on, Status?
No, this has always been like this, but not this blatant since Trump. About this freedom of speech, and we living in a time of extreme censorship. Extreme, and free speech. People finding out that free speech is really a joke. It should be free, but it ain't free. It comes with consequences, and this is beyond. This is trying to silence your critics that have a ideological and different belief system than you.
Okay, but I need you. I got to ask you this question, because you got your ears to the ground and you understand. But should black people be concerned?
Yes, they said they finna hit the Haitian community. I think in Cleveland.
Well, they didn't know their deadline. No Haitians have protective status anymore. Their cutoff time is next week.
Yeah,
they got to go.
So when they going through looking, because I don't think you seen the video of the ICE agent saying he was a black ICE agent, but he had a mask on. He said, you could look like me. You could, You could look like me, him, her, pointing to the protesters. If we get you, you're gonna be deported. We want to deport you, you're gonna be deported.
Yep.
So mind you, Haitians don't look white. Who do they look like?
They look like us.
So you see what I'm saying? So, from climate, how do people think it's not gonna affect us? If they can do this, if he can pull this, then we can. You know what I mean? You think this gonna stop with some?
Okay, let's go over the color. Let's go over the color of the expulsions of immigrants from America by shade. We have the Haitians. Who else they got on notice? I just had them on the tip of my tongue. It's enough. Somalians got to go. They've lost their protected status.
Mexicans, Venezuelans,
we got
Ecuadorians,
Venezuela.
Salvadorians.
Do we realize all these people are darker people of color?
You see what I'm saying? Ethnic cleansing. They talking about by 2030, that the growth rate in America is slowing down due to this immigration situation. You see what I'm saying? Go back to
I'm sorry, Anita. I saw the same thing. I seen him talking, like Status say, asking questions. I also saw him with his phone out. I'm like, this man was not.
I follow Don Lemon and look at his YouTube channel and everything. The lives I follow Don Lemon.
And we don't seem to get that. We look just like the Haitians, just like the Somalians. Some of us skin tone is olive, just like Hispanics. And a lot of us live in the same communities. Do you not think a black man or woman is not going to be snatched up soon and sent to Venezuela? We crazy if we think it ain't going to happen. Watch what I tell you.
So now you got the police in your neighborhood, right? And 2,000 other federal agents that don't need warrants, that storm the house, that think they don't need it. Trump done put a private memo out. You don't need no regular warrant. Just arrest whoever you see fit. You have however you get in the house, get in or whatnot. We ain't even talked about the horror stories of them, like in Minnesota, releasing the people that's been, because they've been locking up Americans too that just look Mexican. Yeah. And so they've been, beating on them or whatnot, releasing them out in the snow. These people making their way to hospitals, the amputations they had to go through. Nobody's even really talking about this.
But now, I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you, Christina. This started long before now. Don't you remember before the election even took place, J.D. Vance and them was running around there hollering the Haitians was kidnapping the pets, cooking them and eating and celebrating?
Outrageous stuff. And you alluded to something I want to stay on point about, is that because they hopping out like, let me see your papers. Let me see your papers. Haitians look just like me or whatnot. Okay. The average black man ain't going. So some of us packing too. So it ain't gonna end well. Like if you run across the right kind of black person that in America try to handle him rough and he got that thing on him, it's gonna be a problem. You ain't gonna hop out on that. He ain't finna storm no black dude crib. That was black person crib. We thought it was an immigrant here or whatnot. It was a mistake. It's gonna be some horrible things thinking they finna run through, these specific Haitian communities or whatnot. This mistake, we got the wrong one, he look Haitian. It's gonna end in the worst type of way possible. I ain't gonna even lie. It broke my heart when I seen the little homie. That made me air it out to see the little 5-year-old they had him.
I saw that.
That did something to my soul. I can't lie.
No, but you got a bag. But see, and that's what I stopped telling them. It's like we're not gonna be able to ignore what's coming, because if you remember in his last presidency, he separated the children from the parents. They never got that right. Don't y'all remember? He is out to cleanse America.
Ethnic cleansing. Openly racist. You know what? Somebody had showed a picture the other day, right? I was on another one of my guys' YouTube channels, and he showed a picture of a slave that I'm pretty sure you seen that picture of my man sitting with his back, and you see how badly his back is mutilated, from being beaten like that and whatnot. And somebody commented in the comment section and said, Well, given everything else they could have did, beating the slaves was the best option. What?
Yeah.
I said, listen, man, we came so far modern in America that racism against black people in America been so normalized that you don't realize the ignorance and racism in your comment.
We don't know. We don't see what's coming, and we on here instead of trying to talk some stuff out and learn how to get stronger together. Is a race. You can't even talk to your own women without them feeling offended. Status, why wouldn't I ask a celebrity that's out with her moose knuckle, what is she doing? We don't need another 40-something-year-old married woman dating, making it seem like black women are just doing any damn thing out here. It's not a good look for our women. We going through a damn enough, and I'm telling you, they're gonna start snatching up light-skinned, olive brown, super dark complected, black African Americans, if we don't get together now. Some of us gonna start missing. Your husband is gonna go to work, and he is gonna be a Jamaican with the right paperwork, and he gonna get pulled over, and they gonna send him, or he gonna be in Venezuela. Y'all better get y'all head out the sand and realize, as black people, we got to get back together, because we going to need help. We're going to have to help one another. I'm sorry.
Yep, they using facial recognition. They got a $75 billion budget. They got a list.
They don't need warrants. They don't need warrants. They can snatch you up and say you illegal. It is reported.
That's what's been happening.
It is reported and documented that they have shipped people away from here with the right paperwork. They don't give a damn about your paperwork.
It was some nurses, it was some doctors that almost went to war with ICE in Minnesota. A couple of days after the Alex Pretty dude, the two people that they got killed, it was a Mexican dude that they snatched up, a roofer. He didn't have no criminal background or nothing. They take him to the emergency room, handcuffed. His skull fractured on both sides. He got 8 skull fractures in his face, in his head. And ICE said he ran into a wall. Once the doctors and nurses looked at it, they became outraged. Like, this is impossible that this happened to him, that he ran into a wall, and this is where this came from. What happened? And they had it out right there, like, listen, he was disoriented, he couldn't talk. They was trying to talk to the Mexican guy, like, what happened to you? He couldn't remember. And it was so outrageous that they were talking about, we need to operate on him and stuff, like, we're gonna keep him chained up. They was like, no, you ain't gonna keep him chained up like this. We'll put a nurse in here with him. Then they agreed to let a nurse come in there. Man, like a week later, the judge seen this, let the man out. He still done lost 20-30% of memory. He can't go back to work. His family ain't got the money to take care. He can't go back to work for years.
Lord, here come the snow. I ain't gonna be able to get out there. I'm sorry, Stan. I just looked out the window, man. Here come the snow.
It's all.
Man, I hate you so bad, y'all. I want to get out the house so bad today. It's cold, and now the snow coming down. Lord have mercy. But yeah, I am so fearful. I am so fearful.
You said the Haitians, the Jamaicans, that we just look the same.
We are the same by color
and blood.
And that's what they going off of. They are picking us up according.
They would love to do it to us. I already seen another ICE memo that they only specifically after hiring white nationalists, gun enthusiasts, America, love America first. This is their memo. We need the MAGA influencers. This is who we targeting to get our message out here. I seen the program.
We in trouble. And those pretty women with that naturally pretty skin, man, they gonna look from across that water.
And
they gonna snack. They don't care what you got on. If they feel like you don't talk like you supposed to, you are going to be deported, y'all. Y'all need to realize that. If you don't look,
you know what?
This is awful.
I think that, I hate to say it, but I think that may happen. It may take something like that for people to get the point, for black people to get the point. Like, how did this even happen? How is something like this?
Racism.
I'm pretty sure that they gonna, can deport the wrong people because they sending them with no kind of court dates, no Miranda rights. They ain't even reading Miranda rights.
They don't have to. Trump told them he don't have to.
When they deployed the National Guard to Memphis, the little YNs down there stole 2 tanks. So what you think some of these dudes gonna do if the feds try to handle them aggressively like they did Alec?
It's gonna be, I'm praying for Minneapolis. I really am. It has been on my bucket list because y'all don't know. My second all-time favorite artist is Prince, and I had planned on visiting Minnesota this year.
It's a good place to visit. I would recommend it. A lot of lakes and stuff. I would recommend it. A lot of stuff to do. I would recommend it. Grew up doing a lot of fishing in Minneapolis with my stepfather.
I would love
a lot of fishing.
And I do fish. That's why I be glad when this weather. It's time for me to get back, start getting my garden ready, getting my fishing reels ready. Cause y'all know I'm an outdoorsman. Y'all going to bring y'all ass fishing with my boring ass. Cause I go to the river every other day. I be out there in my garden. I got turtle bottom, the plant. I got mustards. I got the plant. I got to get back. But right now the interstate is still shut down.
Be careful, man.
I ain't trying. I ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be.
Don't risk it for a biscuit.
No, it's gonna be next week.
Don't risk it for a biscuit.
As of right now, everybody at the homestead is solid. Plenty of food. They still shut it in. Everybody got food. No problems with nothing so far. Thank the Lord for that. And so the family here is strong. My daughter mom came by and went by Kroger because we was out of sausage and pancake mix. So she went and brought all that, so I'll be fixing my daughter breakfast, God willing, when she get up. I'm hoping she kind of fix something for me, because I don't feel like it. But, yeah, I don't feel like all that, because she be wanting food. She country. See, we country folks, we eat. We don't like it. I got some goat I got to cook. Supporter sent me a recipe.
For what?
Some goat.
Yeah. And make it like you make a beef stew.
I'm finna get on it. Well, see, her mom normally cooks Sunday dinners. So, I'm going to try it. It ain't my kitchen. Y'all know I'm not at home. So, I'm going to see if it's okay if I can cook it today. I think it said I needed some ginger. It's a couple of spices I needed according to the recipe for the crock pot.
What is the recipe that you're trying to make?
I gotta pull it back up. It's supposed to be some kind of like beef stew type curry stuff. I don't know nothing. This is my first chance at cooking goat. I don't have a clue or how it's gonna turn out. And as of right now, I ain't got nobody to agree with me to share it with.
First of all, you look at it like you cooking beef, like you making some kind, like you would handle some like a pork steak or beef, a cut of beef, and make it like a beef stew or a curry. If you ain't used to handling curry, be careful with the curry.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that hot or something? I don't know. What kind of spices?
It's spicy. It's spicy. Okay. It's different spice. You can get a real hot curry. Typically, it's got some spice to it. It's not a hot, unbearably hot, but it's got.
Well, when you say that, what do you mean? Like a half a teaspoon or a tablespoon? I don't know the reason why I'm asking. I don't know. But I'm finna take this experiment up, and I'll probably do it live. I don't know. But I need your help now. Come on, Speedy. What seasoning besides curry is gonna be one of the main ingredients I need to get, or vegetable?
I would just if you're gonna make it like a stew, like you would make a beef stew, the carrots, some onions, maybe some potatoes, garlic. Outside of curry, if it ain't curry, garlic, pepper, and onion. You're not gonna go wrong with that.
But do you recommend curry?
I would recommend a curry, or for you, I would recommend you trying it like a beef, trying it like a roast or a beef stew, a pot roast or beef stew.
So can I do a rub? What if I just want to do a rub and put it in a crock pot and cook it down?
Yeah, that's what. That's what I would do. You know what? Do the rub. You know, sear it on all sides and put it in there. It'd be a go.
Okay.
And with some rice, or you know, like you said, you can have vegetables with it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking because I did see the show and they had some. I thought I seen some carrots, some sliced up celery, but you know this was a Jamaican, so I wasn't trying to do all that. I just wanted to be good. All right, one more time. I got one more question for you before I let you go, my friend. Give me an update on the fight if you got one. Have you been seeing any advertisers? I know about OnlyFans. Do you think that's a good plug for?
With the OnlyFans?
Yeah. For an image now. For an image.
You know, I don't think it's doing nothing bad for her image, but that ain't the best place to be promoting a boxing event. You know, but you know a lot of people. You know,
why though? Can you explain a little bit why? Because some people seem to don't have a problem with them. And I was telling a sister, I said, ma'am, I'm not knocking her having a sponsor. I said, but it's a certain stigmatism in our community when it comes to OnlyFans. She wanted to tell me about how many other great things that they are doing on OF, but I'm telling her what's going on in my community. When my community thinks of OF, they thinking butt naked, playing with something.
It is a platform of a sexual nature and illegal prostitution going on there. So you know that is what it is.
You know, I'm like, come on, y'all. Is that the best Win can produce for her? No, it's not. But see, people get a problem with me and thinking I'm judging. But I want you to consider this from the fact when it comes to OnlyFans. You were just in Dallas working with little girls. You just gave them tickets to the fight. How or who is gonna help change these youngins' perception on what OnlyFans is? Come on, y'all. It's looked upon as an adult site.
It is. It is.
It's almost like P-Hub. By reputation, I'm talking about. If you say OF, ain't no difference between the answer between OF and P-Hub. The perception is the same.
It's more money on OnlyFans and it's independent. It's based on the content creator. That's it.
So how is she? Do you think that's a deal they done got her? So are they gonna live stream? Maybe we need to go. I don't know how to go to OnlyFans. I wonder if she gonna live stream her fight on OF. Maybe that's it.
Even if she did, the majority of stuff that's going on OnlyFans, people ain't keep watching that fight on OnlyFans.
Huh?
I said people ain't watching no fight on OnlyFans.
And that's my point. So what? I'm just trying to
get an OnlyFans.
I was just trying to get a benefit of the doubt, man. You know, that's all. I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But like I told the other woman, listen, I ain't judging nothing. I'm telling you the truth. In my community with young black youth, male and female, when they think about OnlyFans, they thinking about an adult site. So what are you doing, Clarissa Shields? What is your representation making you look like? No, to me, my friend, this was a disingenuous, last-minute acceptance because OnlyFans is not a good look. It's just not. It's just not a good look for no black woman champion. I ain't talking about a rapper. I ain't even talking about in the middle of the road actress / content creator. No, baby. You are Olympic gold medalist in the history of boxing. You changed the game for the worse, Clarissa. You done signed up with an adult site. That's just my truth, man. I mean no disrespect.
You ain't wrong for that. You know, having that opinion at all.
And I look at it, and I have to blame Win Records. That's who she said represents her. She said Pap is not her manager. She does say he has influence, but she said Pap is not her manager. So her manager in Real Men Win Records act like they going for the quickest money grab they can. And they need to be focused on the ticket sales. The ticket sales is still low. If they don't hit 50%, I don't see how they gonna have a fight. What's going on? What's going on, Static?
We just got to see how this unfolds. I ain't got no answer for you. We gonna see if she can outsell her girl Cardi B with the ticket sales.
Ain't no way. You playing, ain't it?
I'm serious, man. They say it's been a bad turnout, man, at these Cardi B shows, man.
Why you think that is?
I don't know. Just cost the tickets, and I don't know. If it ain't, I don't know.
And you know what? That's all it is. That's all it is.
The tour, horrible turnout.
No, but they want too much, y'all. They want too much, man. Listen, these are working women, single mothers. They are fleecing their own supporters.
Agreed. It's a hustle. You know, it's a hustle.
But who they hustling? They sell now, because you say ticket sales down for both of them. And I'm going to tell you something. Black women need to understand. No matter how sexy you are, no matter how talented it is, you got to protect your personal feminine reputation. You must protect your feminine reputation. Listen, any credibility Cardi B had, she been lost that, y'all. Stephon Diggs is the nastiest of the nasty, y'all. And she okay with loving them publicly. Don't that make her nasty?
You ain't get those supporters to say that.
Yeah, see, well, if they ain't buying a ticket, well, somebody saying something if she having a problem with ticket sale.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't wish that on nobody. That's bad. They been making fun of it about that.
You know, well, your girl Melania Trump, she also done tanked in her movie. They said she sold one ticket.
It was just so horrible. Like, you see what's going on with your husband. How would you think this would be a success to go over well?
Why would Amazon...
When you get that much money that you get so delusional that you beyond reality, it's time to shut it down.
Why did Amazon spend... How did Amazon spend $75 million on their garbage? What is wrong with Jeff Bezos?
Because this was to stay in Trump's good graces.
By spending and giving them $75 million?
Jeff Bezos.
They didn't even have a well-known director.
Jeff Bezos and Trump is close. And he want to stay in Trump's good graces. So it was $35 for the production of the movie. Then they paid, Jeff Bezos gave $35 million to Melania. These people playing the game at a level that the average everyday American will never understand. And if you put it to their face and show it to them in layman terms, they gonna still try to knock your head off.
Well, I'm here, and I'm telling black women they need to get over what they putting out here and start putting better images of themselves. Why? Because then you're gonna need a good man. I don't give a damn if he an uncle. Shit finna go bad in America for black folk. Listen, y'all, right here in northern Mississippi, y'all hear me? Northern Mississippi, over these crash out bad weather. Listen, y'all, over 1,100 black people have lost their job from Nike to Amazon in the last week. Also, they have a double trap out here for disenfranchised, impoverished black women that's struggling, that receive EBT. They done put another poison pill out here for them to mess themselves up, status. They said anybody can apply for emergency SNAP benefits if their power went off. Now let me tell you what these folks finna do. They not gonna read the fine print on the application. It says your power must be off 6 hours or more. Do you know everybody in the hood that's getting EBT is gonna apply for emergency stamps? Even the neighborhoods that didn't lose power, and give them to them just to cut their ass off. And some of them gonna go to jail for fraud. They better leave them emergency stamps alone. They better leave them emergency stamps alone.
They keeping receipts like that PPP loan stuff.
Listen, all they got to do is call the local utility, and they can read out what grid went without power and for how long. It's not gonna take the highway patrol to investigate that. All they got to do is call whatever power company is in your city. That's all they got to do is call them and say, in grid in the north, did y'all power go off? And they gonna tell them, no, we lost no power over there. It's probably gonna be 10,000 people going to jail.
You said it's gonna be an open and shut case. They say Colombo will have to investigate this one.
No. And I'm one of the only content creators trying to warn people, leave them damn emergency stamps alone. If your power was not off for 6 hours or more, if you get them folks EBT SNAP benefits, they're going to give you if you're receiving $500 a month, they're going to replace them $500 a month. $1,000, you know what? That's a felony amount of fraud. All they got to do is prove you did not lose power for 6 hours or more, and you're going to fall. I've seen this before. This is not new. Watch what I tell you now. It's coming. But we have a whole generation. I'm listening to you. Of black men and women that don't see what's going on. And we gonna have to defend our damn self. Status.
That's what this coming down to.
Status. We gonna have to defend ourselves. We gonna have to protest. Ain't gonna be the many white Democrats. I'm gonna tell you something. Remember the real civil rights marches of the 60s? Wasn't nobody marching with us but pastors and priests and nuns. I moved to Mississippi right after the civil rights era. And the only people, they got them people off, they convinced them last sharecroppers. I'll never forget the 70s. They convinced them, black folk, that if they moved to town, there would be jobs and they would be doing all right. Nobody fed them folks, these upper folks, but them Catholic nuns in my town. Black folk were starving to death. They did not invest in themselves. They did not protect themselves. Black men got to town and went to partying. Those times are over with, Status. You got to protect yourself, man. You know, I've seen a picture of you and your girl. Bro, you're hot. They lie to thank you Jamaican, bro. They lie to thank you Haitian. I'm praying for all men that look like the people they are bound to start harassing as of next week, because there is no protection status for Haitians anymore. Their last day, I think, is next Wednesday. They got to be gone. After that, here come ICE. And we out here playing.
And these ain't no police. I'm talking about the county gear and everything they use.
There's no due process.
They're really moving like the military. Man.
If they get your wife, you won't find her. I'm sorry, people. We got to stick together. We got to know where we at. And we got to start looking out for one another. So black women got to stop being so angry. And black men are going to stop having to tear down people in their own communities just because they made it out status. Anton Daniels had no right defaming his own women by saying single mothers are worthless to a high-value man or to a black man. That's a damn lie. And he getting the karma back now. He getting the karma back now.
Every time you bring up the Anton, that all I can think about is when I looked at the video, you said, oh, I didn't know you were talking about family. You talking about the daughter? That's it. I quit. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he just folded, like the way he just.
You should have seen him with the T-shirt. Last night he did a T-shirt. In the place of the mother and the daughter are faces of gorillas.
Yeah, that was out of control. I ain't on board with that, man. I ain't on. Corey lost points with me with that, man. He did. I mean, his wife, if you want to go there, I guess, but the kid like this, I'm not touching the wife or the kid situation. For him to be like 55, acting like he 20 and this 1990,
yeah,
like this is crazy.
Dr. Corey Holcomb acts like an immature bully.
Agreed. Now, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. You just joking on the man, kid, and wife. Keep it on. Why you can't keep it on Anton? It started with Anton. It should end with Anton.
Why would you go?
What do they got to do with this, man? It just remind me of some early 1990s, just very, early kid type stuff, man. You ain't getting no cool points.
And listen, and the cool.
The man and daughter, you ain't getting no clear points.
And and I was sharing that with the ladies, and I'm like, how did y'all get under my comments and accuse and attack me for asking what is Remy Ma doing out here, 40-something married, and say I'm coming for her, and Corey Holcomb is over there putting black gorilla faces on black folk, black women. You can't make this up, y'all. I'm the one disrespecting the black queen's status. Because I say put your pussy up. You can't make this up. So I'm wrong for telling women to put their cat up. It don't work.
Because it's they moose knuckle. They can do what they want to. Moose knuckle run the world.
Yeah, but it devalues them with us. Because when you love and when you want to get to know and love a woman, you are very protective, and you want to feel like she has something no other man has.
Agreed.
A good man don't want to feel like what she got is for everybody. And showing everybody makes a man see it like that. I have never disrespected a woman on no platform. But if y'all out here trying to get brownie points for the size of y'all cat lips, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to fail with a black man. I don't know about a white man. I don't know about a Chinese man. I don't know about a Hispanic man. But a black man is protective of his woman's cootie cat. And he don't want other men knowing a damn thing about it.
Agreed.
For y'all that don't know that, I'm y'all OG. Y'all just don't know it yet. Ask your brother. Ask your father. Ask your best friend. Some of y'all need to honestly ask your man, how do you feel about my cat print being out? Ask them. Ask your brother how he feel about men gawking at you. He can't even come and visit you or go to the mall with you because of the way you dress. And now your only reason is, I can do that. I look good. No man wants to be exposed to a woman he's supposed to protect with their cat out. Only men that don't care nothing about you or respect you is okay with your cat out. Now I want y'all to hear me, and I don't care if your name is Remy Ma. All we saw was thighs and moose knuckle. We don't know what Remy said, what she was talking about. We tried to remember the color of the bikini. And I'm saying this is a 40-something-year-old married woman. She ain't supposed to be out here like that. I'm sorry, ladies. That's my opinion. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all think Status want to go somewhere with the woman he loved with her moose knuckle out. Y'all crazy.
Absolutely not.
Y'all crazy as hell if he want to go visit his niece or his sister and take them out to dinner with their moose knuckle out. He done traveled 6 hours to go spend time with his female family members and make sure they all right. And they go in there and put on some moose knuckle bikie shorts. He don't want to go to dinner with y'all no more, y'all. Because he know the perception of how it is with a woman out in public. Listen, lady, y'all are actually out in public showing the shape and size of y'all cootie cat lips. And y'all really want protection. Do y'all know how messed up that is? I don't know why y'all made that acceptable, but it shouldn't be. Women's cat was fat when I was growing up. We never saw camel toe because when women wore athletic shorts, they wore long t-shirts. It was inappropriate to show your cat print in the black community in the 90s.
Agreed.
In the 90s now, go and look at the footage. Women still wore, they call them leotards back then. They call them stretch pants. They call them bikie shorts. But the only somebody saw what was under that t-shirt, front or back, was your boyfriend or your man. Not your friends, not your classmates, even in PE. They wore, and everybody had to dress out for PE, but the young ladies wore long t-shirts. Why? Because they knew them cats was fat and they wasn't for us to see. I'm just saying, ladies, this the truth. I'm a product of it. See, camel toe ain't new. The respect factor is new. There is none no more. Go look at the footage from the 90s, the early 2000s. Women did not expose their vaginas in public at all. It was inappropriate, it was unacceptable, it was degrading. Now, I don't know why y'all have chosen to try and make this acceptable because it's y'all cat. But it's not right. Ask your cousin. You got a male cousin you trust? Ask him how he feel before you go out. Do y'all know when we see that in public, it tickles the hell out of us to be like, God, dog. We don't say, damn. We laugh at y'all with y'all cat out. I be like, man, I know damn well that girl.
I remember a time it was inappropriate for a woman to sit with her legs open.
You couldn't. You had to. And they get mad at me because I say y'all need to get back to the basics. This is why men are thinking y'all are so easy. Because y'all sitting with y'all legs wide open. Y'all don't never close y'all legs. And then that's right after bragging about not wearing panties. Y'all are bragging about not wearing underclothes, sitting with your legs open. Yes, I'm here to remind y'all that there was a better, stronger time in our community where men valued the black woman, but black women actually adhered to it because they carried themselves in certain way to where they demanded respect. They were not going to let you be. You could not even stare wrongly at a black woman. You will get checked. We didn't have that type of public perversion in our community, Status. No, you did not walk out with your cootie cat out. Listen, women wore 2 shirts or 2 t-shirts to keep us from seeing their nipples was hard in public. They wasn't selling themselves. This is new. This disrespect for themselves and from black men, this is new. This is a whole generation of old ass men and women that's teaching a whole generation of men and women how not to be. Corey Holcomb is a old ass man. He should be carrying himself like it. Is that the only way he can get clicks and views? That means he's freaking talentless. That's all Corey Holcomb is telling me, is that he's talentless status. He has no other way to attract the audience other than disrespecting women. Come on now. And when I say he says the ugliest of things, he's the Charleston White. He's another Charleston White.
I can understand you saying that. I'm gonna look at the picture. I ain't saying the picture.
No, it was on his show last night. What he's done, he's had t-shirts made with a school bus in the middle. He's mimicking Anton Daniels and his daughter and his wife on the picture, on the t-shirt. But he's self-imposed faces of gorillas, not them. You can't make this up. Status, you have a safe, blessed Saturday. I'm glad you called for that update. Let's do a live tonight.
Okay, I'm on. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna tap in. I'm going to the Bone Thugs concert tonight, man.
Man, every time I get ready to tell you I love you and stay safe, you do that. You make me sick. You didn't have to give me that information, friend.
I just had to.
Bone Thugs?
Yeah, they coming to town tonight, man. I told you about this concert like a month
Come
ago.
on, man. Come on, man. You going tonight, though. Why you could tell me after? I'm sitting up in here snowed in status.
Man, look, y'all gonna okay, that stuff gonna melt. That stuff gonna melt in the little.
No, damn that. Come get me, man. No. Come get me. We'll make it back to the concert for tonight.
If I get down there, I ain't getting out unless I fly out.
I'm coming to see your ass this year. I'm waiting on your podcast, dude. I'm gonna be your first damn guest. I don't care if I have to catch the Greyhound or the Amtrak. I'm coming for you, brother.
Okay. OG, I'm gonna touch base with you later. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, be safe today, my friend. Be safe.
Y'all be careful down there. My heart with the people down there about the being without power all the time. That's just.
Yeah.
Y'all be careful down there, man. I'm gonna go back into the chat and just maintain things and moderate, man.
Thank you. Be blessed, bro.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Now back to you, ladies. So you remember Her Majesty? Do you? So you remember, Anita? You remember when y'all were not allowed? Well, y'all, Mama told y'all to put a big T-shirt on. I know you remember, Her Majesty. Anita, you know I'm not lying. Mama told y'all to put y'all goodies up. She told y'all butt too big for them shorts. She told y'all cat too fat for them shorts. Mama did not let y'all leave home like that. Mama told y'all got too much cat for them shorts. Big Mama told y'all brother was not gonna walk to school with y'all like that or get on the bus with y'all. Come on, y'all know I ain't lying. But see, women don't want to talk about that over here, about how far they've came in the worst way in a matter of years. Y'all got to tell the truth. I don't know where black women picked up the habit of walking around with all this cat hanging out. But I wish y'all would stop. Her Majesty, you still with me? I'm gonna give her a go. Her Majesty, I need a topic for tonight or this evening. What you got for me, love? I need a topic for this evening. And young ladies didn't want that kind of negative attention to them. They wanted a young man to like them for them. And they didn't settle for anything else. Young black women did have class about themselves. Why are we out here pretending like what we doing now is normal? I don't know. But this ain't normal this ain't normal behavior for good black women. I'm not gonna let a handful of celebrities or content creators lie and say we been doing this. We ain't been doing this. Mama didn't raise us to do that. Mama told you them shorts didn't look right. Let me write that in the comment. Maybe she doing something. Good morning, my love. How are you?
Good morning, OG. How you doing?
All right. How are you doing?
Doing the best we can around here. We snowed up in here.
Lord bless your heart. Bless
Yeah,
you.
all right. I'm in my parents' house. Thankfully, they live not too far away from my apartment.
Thank the Lord. What you got for me this morning?
No, I was gonna tell you, that's true. And I agree. Same thing with Anita. She said she graduated in '95. I said, if your mama was old school, your mama didn't play. So you knew you had to be dressed appropriate at all times. When I wrote in the chat, I went to, in middle school and high school, I had to wear uniform in school because some of the schools that I went to, they basically, what happened, if you didn't perform up to par, the state took over. So the state took over those particular two schools, my middle school and high school that I went to, so I had to wear uniform.
Yeah.
So I wore a uniform and I had to be to school at 7:15 back then.
Hey, you said 95?
Yeah, at 2:15.
What was this, 95?
Appropriate.
And 95. And then, where did we get this from that black households are okay with their daughters leaving the house like this? This ain't normal. This just started.
To be honest, I'm going to tell you what it is. I think it's a lot of the generation. It's not like your generation. It's partial of your generation, but not really. I think it's the generation after the baby boomers. It's when that happened. It's them. Because think about it. A lot of them were young parents growing up. A lot of them had their children when they were in high school or just getting out of high school. And a lot of them wanted to be their children's friend. Oh, well, I didn't get a chance to wear this, so you should be able to wear what you want to wear. But you out here, wearing things that are inappropriate and over-sexualized. I think that's them. Because I know my mama didn't play that.
And have we got lost in the sauce? Do they not see the perception of black women has changed for the worse, and we gotta stop. Black content male creators gotta stop tearing down women in their community, but women in our community gotta stop giving them the ammunition, because it doesn't look like you respect yourself. If you out with your cootie cat out, if you out here showing up as a side chick, and you absolutely know for a fact this man got a whole family at home, but you out here in public pretending like it's okay.
I mean, yeah, but I would say this. I hate the perception of that we're all being put into one box. And like I said, I don't agree with what a lot of these young girls wear. Do I see what they wear? Absolutely. I just seen some. As a matter of fact, I was out at the store last night and the night before. And it wasn't just women that look like me. It was other ones out here with the midriffs on and wearing these short, tight clothes in the middle of winter. It's cold out here, OG. It's cold here. And you wearing all of this stuff to still show your body, and it's freezing cold. You're going to have double pneumonia.
Oh, boy, if you say something to them, you know what they told me? They do that for themselves.
Some women do it for themselves. Of course, some women do it for other reasons.
Are they extreme?
I can't speak for them. All I know is I can speak for myself. But like I told you before in previous lives, when the summertime is here, my legs be out. I don't have on I'll be showing my loose knuckle, but my shorts definitely be short and they fit. But I don't be revealing nothing. I told you I could wear a t-shirt, I could wear a tank shirt, a pair of flip flops. So my feet is done, or a pair of tennis shoes. But I'm not out here, overtly just showing my whole body.
Okay, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. You can wear that kind of stuff though. Why don't you? You can expose yourself. Why you choose, as a black woman, not to do that?
I choose not to do it because it's a reflection of not just myself, but my child and my family. I'm a grown woman, OG. I'm about to be 36. There's certain things that you should and should not be doing. Period. Once you become of age, I said once you turn at least 30, you're gonna have a moment where you're gonna sit and think, well, you know what? My teens are gone, my 20s are gone. It's time for me to settle to get myself together. Because that stuff that matter in your teens and 20s not gonna matter in your 30s going up. You gotta have your mind right. It's about being more stable now. So if you start dressing like you a hermit, that's understood because your body's changing. Your body's changing. You're getting older. You're supposed to be much more mature. And you have to allow certain things like that to be behind you. You can still go out and have fun. You can still dress to par, but be sophisticated with the way you dress.
And we shouldn't give, I'm sorry, I don't give black women a pass for showing their private parts in public. I know they ain't this. Come on now.
I wouldn't do it.
But let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Some of us are blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to wear certain boxers, certain briefs to stop that exposure.
Right.
How would you feel if a man was walking around in front of Walmart, in front of kids and old people, with his print? What would they call him?
And I would call it personally inappropriate. Don't get me wrong, because I am a woman, I'm definitely gonna look. But would I say something to him? I'm like, hey,
come on, cuz you see it's out.
If it's just me and him, say walking down the aisle, we're walking down different parts of the aisle. I would tell him, I say, hey, I think you may want to be careful and get you a shirt and get you some compression tights or something to hide that because people are looking.
But would you be comfortable conversating with a man, fully clothed, exposing his D print? Because from a woman's, I talked to a woman in person. She was saying that she found it to be offensive, and I was like, but go around the other aisle, and you're gonna see cat. Why is that not offensive?
It's both offensive, but at the same time, like, I'll say this: in order to wear those things, you got to be able to handle what goes along with that. if you do.
But in exposing body parts on that level in public, shouldn't it be unacceptable, my queen?
Yes, it should be very unacceptable.
We are talking about, something hidden.
For everything to go now.
You are taking something hidden, tucked away, and you out there in public, and they made it a point to show us. How can a man respect that? Mind you, again, this is something that's stuck to the hip, not easily seen, not visible with the naked eye. You got to wear something or do something for that to be revealed on a woman, and women are doing just that to reveal the moose knuckle. They privacy, and nobody is shocked that they have. Listen, you know the contour of the lips, the shape, the lips fat, skinny cat, fat cat. They showing it all, and I'm telling women in 2026, if you done showed your cat in all 24, 25, 23, and it has not worked, maybe it's time to put that fat ass cat up.
At this point, yeah. The thing is, if the whole, depending on where you live,
it has not worked for you though.
If you'd have revealed it, that means most of the people that had it already, you could have done gave it away. So that's true.
So what do you?
We can only tell people so much. You know what my mama was telling me, you can't tell a grown person what to do. When these children think they grown, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, they think they grown.
But okay, I'm glad you said that.
Listen.
I'm glad you said that. But I want you to stick to what we seeing from your age on up, because that's who I seen with a cat out. I know that girl was 35 to 40 years old. This was not a 20-something trying to impress a boy or a young man with her physical attributes. This was a full-grown ass woman that actually had 3 kids with her. And 2 of them were boys. Your son know your cat fat. He's not supposed to know that. Your son is not supposed to know your cat is fat, mama. His friends are not supposed to know.
Yeah, to be honest, I told you, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for that young lady or that woman as to why she think that is okay. I just know for me in my house and what I'm not gonna do around my child, and what I'm not gonna allow my family to be scrutinized for because I'm out here advertising my body like that. So it's all about how you were raised and what you think you can do because you grown and you got kids. That may be rightfully true, but you are subjecting your children to a certain type of scrutiny when you do these things.
Because most moms that dress like that, their daughters end up dressing like that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
That is true, especially with these new age children. I say the generation after me because they consider me the millennial or Generation Y. But the Generation Z, they up the creek. It's sad going for them.
Anita says that Generation X. Anita says her generation.
Yeah, it's their parents.
Anita says X.
The generation after the baby boomers, which is Generation X, is them. It's the ones who have these children now that's after me, the Generation Z's and the Generation A's. That's them. That's them. I don't know why some of them, and I'm not saying that to you, Anita, I'm not sure why some of them, I know their parents were baby boomers just like my parents, or they were the generation before them, which is the greatest generation or the silent generation. But they didn't play.
No.
So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It was a disconnect when it got to the Generation X. It was a disconnect. Some of them. Because I know for a fact, y'all grandparents and the ones before didn't play it. So I don't know why they would want to do this now.
And it wasn't. And you know what?
It could have been the crack, pandemic when that happened back then. It could have been when crack came out. It was.
But what I'm saying, I actually survived the 80s in the inner city. I come of age in the 90s, and I can honestly tell you, even after the crack epidemic that I was blessed to survive, I've shared that with y'all. Women still didn't walk around with their cat out. I've never seen nothing like it. It is the most disgusting, laughable thing that my modern women are doing, exposing themselves for the worst type of attention. You will not get no positive attention from the opposite sex with your cat out in public. I'm sorry, lady. I know you think it look all good, but listen, men don't see cat like that. Men are hump without seeing it. Men go to women's houses that they lights off all the time and lay up and leave. They don't need no light. They don't need to see nothing. They trying to feel something.
Yeah, but I told you that a lot of that just comes from those particular parents not teaching, but it comes a lot from these video vixens or what a lot of these entertainers and the people like Cardi B wear, the people like Meg was wearing, which Meg is becoming more conservative. The stuff that Nicki wore, even the stuff that Lil Kim wore. That started definitely late 90s going into the 2000s, but you knew not to wear it out unless you were going to.
Well, let me tell you something about that, because I come up in that generation. There was also Foxy Brown as well as Lil Kim. But listen,
definitely.
We had Salt and Pepper. We had all these feminine artists, but they just spoke lyrics. They didn't give us the behavior. Yes, Foxy Brown talked nasty. Yes, Lil Kim talked nasty. But their public life, they were not acting nasty. Go do your research. When Lil Kim was out and about, she wasn't getting caught up with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You didn't hear rumors of the videos and links to her getting caught up or Foxy Brown. They just had nasty songs without the nasty behavior.
Yeah, but it was still out there though, OG. We still gotta acknowledge the fact that persona. People thought that entertainment persona that they had on was their real life, and that's where now the Cardi B's and the rest of these girls have gotten misconstrued, where you're now living this public persona, but you're also living it as well in your private life when you're not on stage. So it has to be someone that has opened the door. They were at the door. They opened it. They didn't open Pandora's box and you can't close it.
I don't think it can be closed because people get more madder at you telling them to put their cat up. Then they offended if you ask them to, well, just go and let me see. Modern black women has got to make their mind up with their integrity and their feminism. Mm-hmm. We lack femininity in our community. We lack masculinity in our community. Right now, men will not even get up and warm the car for the woman going to work. And it's 0 degrees.
They won't, because you want me to tell you why? A lot of them ain't been taught. You gotta think.
Do women know what masculinity is? They are choosing guys according to their wants and needs. They're not choosing a man according to what he's bringing. If he does not bring masculinity into your life, there will be no protection nor security. There has to be protection.
But they got to be taught that. The question is, who taught them masculinity? Or who's teaching them that?
You get black women.
Who's teaching them now?
You get black women that have their own car to have service. And they sleep with a man every night. And I tell my son and any other young black man, you need to get up off your ass and learn you some masculine skills if you want to keep a woman. Because if you take care and support and protect the right woman, trust me, it only gets greater later. I dedicated all, I'm going to tell y'all this and I'm going to let you go, but I need people to know this because I had to give her her flowers while she living. And I told her this yesterday when she called me. I had to tell my wife how much I appreciate her taking care of the homestead, looking out for those are her in-laws, my family at my home. And I had to tell her that I know I'm not easy to live with because of my health and everything.
Mhm.
But I told her the truth. That I knew when I met her at 15 years old, it was something about her. And I knew she knew how to love and protect me. And she been doing that for 40 plus years. And I'm going to tell y'all, I've made my mistakes. But I wouldn't trade that older 57-year-old woman for 10 women of half her age. I teach men to invest in a woman because y'all gonna need one another. There's strength in the end to keep on going in this thing called life. Don't settle. If he's not masculine, he's not gonna give you a good life. A masculine man is what gives a woman a good, comfortable, help life. A masculine man allows you to just be a helpmate. You feeling me, Your Majesty?
Yes.
All y'all are supposed to be is a helpmate to us. Y'all ain't supposed to pay no mortgage for us. Y'all ain't supposed to pay no rent for us. Y'all ain't supposed to be buying us no cars. Y'all ain't supposed to be giving us no money. Y'all are the ones that we have invested in. That if we down, you gonna say, I got this. I've been working, I've been saving, don't worry about it, I got this. When he's sick, bring him a cup of soup and send his ass back out there to the snow. But you know what to do. Y'all telling these damn non-masculine men, it's too cold to be outside. Get your ass out there and go shovel snow off that driveway.
Right.
Masculine men make sure the folks in the house can come and go without slipping and sliding. I ask you this. And I promise you, what did your daddy do? Got that snow in front of the house. What did your daddy do, Her Majesty? Got that snow in front of your house.
I told you, OG, my mother was a married single parent. So my dad left at 96. So he was in prison. He was in prison. He was prison financially, not prison in a physical sense.
Yeah.
So whoever's house he was in, I'm sure he took care
Oh,
of
no, I mean like that. I thought you told me this morning you was at your parents' house.
I'm at my mom and stepdad's house.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about him. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking the man house you in now. Did you have to shovel snow to get in their house?
No.
Is he making sure all y'all good?
Yes. We're all good.
So he's a masculine man.
Very much so.
Okay, that's my point. We ain't talking about deadbeats, no disrespect to your dad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't bring them, they don't get no points from OG. Listen, did nobody give me shit for my children. I don't feel sorry for no black man that dropped the ball. I don't. Because you know what? I had 5 kids making $3.35 an hour, and we were not on entitlements. And I washed cars on the side to make ends meet, and didn't nobody suffer for nothing. I don't feel sorry for a sorry ass man. I done lost my help now providing for children and sending them to college and buying them their first cars and throwing them 16th birthday parties and making sure every year they get school clothes. See, men don't realize that every freaking thing in that house was supposed to come through by him financially. That woman is not supposed to be but a helpmate. Stop playing with OG today.
Oh yes, but at the same time, that's that masculinity you talk about, OG. It has to be taught by somebody. It has to be taught by a man in particular.
What if I told you they out here?
These generations, these younger generation, nobody's going to be able to do what they need to do.
But they still out here.
They are.
It's still one out here for you. You just got to know what to look for. These men, well, I seen an older lady, I was going to the thrift store. I don't know how long she had been sitting out there. But I was going right up the road. It was cold as 2 mean witches' ass.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I watched brothers come and go. I didn't know they wasn't with her. But when I came out of that store about 30 minutes later, that old black lady was still sitting there with a flag. Y'all, me and a white man had to jack that woman's car up to put her donut on to get her home. Grown ass, 2-hand, healthy black men did not think enough of a black, and I'm sick of that. Yeah, I come online and talk about it. Yeah, I talk about how women need to get better, how black men. If y'all want to take that as disrespect toward somebody because they're a damn celebrity, no, that's on y'all. I'm going to stand on it today before I let y'all go, because I'm going to do a live stream tonight. I still say a married 47, 48-year-old woman has no business out here in the dating scene. If she feel like she still got to show her body at 40-something years old, I need to ask her, what's wrong? What hasn't worked for you? Because let's be honest. Huh? Go ahead.
No, but I was going to ask, who said she was in the dating scene?
I asked, and women got offended because I asked, was a married woman out here just enjoying herself, or is she dating? Because, like I say, she don't put her personal business out there. Even though I'm on her Instagram, I was just asking a question. And they felt like I was coming for her because I'm like, damn, what is Remy doing? Because I don't see no man in her. I even said it in the video. I say, y'all know I go to her Instagram every day. I get her alerts on her Facebook. I say, I don't see her promoting the dude. Is she enticing? What is she doing? The first accusation was, why am I attacking? Listen, Remy is not off limits to have a respectful conversation on. She is still married, still.
That is true, but at the same time, compared to what her husband's out here doing.
But we weren't talking about now, but that's the thing. But Her Majesty, we have told Pap a new asshole, and we're going to do it again because I'm thinking tonight is going to be that OnlyFans. So I'm going to need you to go look into that. I think you just helped me come up with my topic, yeah. That sponsorship of OnlyFans. You know, that's Clarissa's only sponsorship as of right now.
You want me to tell you why? Because she out here advertising it, so of course they going to offer her something.
I need you to bring it tonight.
Honestly, don't worry about it. I'm looking at it.
I'm saying I need your opinion and your facts on the phone
I'm sure
tonight.
they're not giving her nothing. I'm sure they're not giving her no real money with that.
Well, you gonna tell us tonight? Because you better call me. You ain't got nothing to do with your snowed in thick ass. You gonna call me tonight and tell me. Your thick ass ain't got nothing to do.
Yes. Don't get me wrong. What you were saying, she is wrong for out here doing that, but at the same time, it's not compared to what's...
And I wasn't comparing. And that's why I tell women to stop changing the narrative.
You're right. They go wrong. I'll tell you they go wrong.
That's right. We have discussed, and you know we don't show no love on that type of stuff. But I still, as a creator, reserve the right, by Remy Ma being a celebrity, asking y'all, let's hope Remy Ma is not going to be out here acting a fool at her age like she dating and married. We just don't need no more of that foolishness out here out of our older black women. Remy, somebody got to do it the right way. Free that ninja. Free that ninja and get back to your beauty and your love. Don't be like them and the rest of them. That's all. I wanted to open up a dialogue where we could honestly, maturely discuss that, but they called it attacking. I asked you before I let you go, do we need another, take her face off of it, do we need another almost 50-year-old black woman using sexuality to get attention while they married? Do we?
No.
Or do we need a black woman to show younger black women how it's done when you end up making a mistake being with the wrong man? You go put that paperwork on his ass, you get what you can get, and you kick his ass to the curb and go get you an Oscar nomination.
My personal, no. But I will tell you the truth. When we are both today, I always say the truth lies somewhere in between. The thing is, I believe, even though Remi's not known for being a model, but who's to say a lot of her sponsorships and endorsements don't require her to do so?
And that's all
I don't know that for sure.
But why they couldn't give me that answer? Why is that answer? Why they couldn't just say, OG, maybe it's a brand for the bikini? I asked the question. Listen, I'm a firm believer that modern women rather deflect and answer a question from a man. They just don't respect answering questions from a black man. They will go on a job. They will go to the appointments. They will answer. But if I ask or another good black man asks a question, they feel insulted to answer a question. Listen, I still say we don't need no woman your age single or 47 married. It's time out to black women to pull it in, married or not. That was the point of that video. We need, if this is what she doing, let's pull it in. Let's pull it in. Because you what, when they start putting monkeys over y'all faces, like Anton Daniels' family get done.
Yeah, that's honestly, OG, with that, Corey and Anton are the same individual. They both performing for the circus.
But what did those black women do?
Nothing but from what I'm hearing you all say, sound like they didn't do nothing.
No, Corey just put them in it.
Corey definitely did. Like, it's funny because, to be honest with you, Corey's not funny. There's nothing funny about Corey other than the way he look.
We do.
And a lot of black men like yourself, even strong black men, they listen to him. I told you I have a male friend that listens to him faithfully. Like it's like he's just the gospel, and he's not. And he don't speak to all black men. But y'all putting him, but he's being put in that position like he has some validity to that, and it's not. And
it's
what
not.
he's doing is not funny. It's not cute because he can't get attention nowhere else. This is the attention that you're bringing by degrading your black women.
And that's my point with
the
this.
way you're doing that. Do you degrade your mama like that?
Yeah, and that was my problem with, me and you done talked about it. I'm like, hold on, Anton Daniels. How in the hell?
To me, and
they the same thing. They the same.
But they both pitiful excuses for black men.
They are.
Them too.
Because there's no way that Anton Daniels could stand on single moms not being worth a damn. People die. Sometimes you do marry and have children with the exact wrong person. Shit happens. Excuse my language. It happens. You ain't gonna tell me because this woman had 2 kids and this man turned out to be a big bum, that means she had to go the rest of her life with that. No, she had to start over. And she deserves a good man. So for him to say that, I stopped watching him after that.
Well, that, and no, you don't forget, they feel like black women should accept a black man that's created multiple broken homes. They feel like, oh, well, if he got 2 or 3 kids, that should be okay.
But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on that.
How that work?
My problem with black women and choosing men with multiple baby mamas is they don't fucking get it. Now, you got to prove that he got 2 or 3 baby mamas. Mm-hmm. But you also got to prove that he ain't doing a damn thing for none of those children. Now you got to stop. We done went too far in allowing women to blame men. You got to stop. This man told you he had 2 baby mamas, and when you asked him when his kid's birthday was, he couldn't tell you. He don't even know what they had for dinner. He know nothing about his children. He don't even know his own son's shoe size. See, women are asking about money, not masculinity or man. They're asking about his money. And we can lie about that. Y'all can't prove we broke until y'all ask us for something. Because we can show up looking like a millionaire. But the proof in being a good man is the support of his children. He going to be able to say, I'm not with my children's mother, but I take care of all my children. And he going to be able to stand on that. And upon y'all courting, you going to have to include meeting his children sooner or later, because he's not going to take a woman serious that has not met his children. That's how I know Pap is not serious about Clarissa.
Yeah, he's not. Because if that was the case, didn't Remy withdraw the divorce? He wouldn't have allowed her to withdraw the divorce.
Listen, regardless, that girl done had a couple of birthday parties, Christmases, Valentine's, nobody standing there but Pap. Clarissa is not allowed around that woman's daughter. How you think that relationship gonna work? It's bullshit. Save that thought, cause that's gonna be part of the OnlyFans and everything. Because I think image is what got her trapped with OL. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna discuss it.
I personally think it's image because this is what you're advertising.
I think it's image.
So they say, oh yeah, we're gonna give her a platform, but we ain't gonna give her no money.
No.
We give her the platform to make some money.
Right.
Personally.
But I'm saying, what is she gonna? How? If they not gonna stream the fight, how is she gonna earn money?
You got to do something strange for a little change, OG.
No, girl.
I personally think that's she going down that path.
Don't say that, my girl.
And if she do, she like I said, she the only one that's gonna be doing this.
Girl, you be on it. I miss talking to you.
Well, I'm here, OG. I told you I've been in the other people's chats. I know you've been, with your daughter and everything.
Yeah, I just started back going live. Honestly, it gets discouraging sometimes, and I try and tell people to hit that like button and support me. Girl, you do these hour-long live streams because you love communicating with people, and you can't even get 20 damn likes.
See, I'm telling you, and it doesn't make sense.
And I get discouraged sometimes, and I be like, fuck it, they don't want to talk to me. And you got a phone, you got Wi-Fi to pay for and everything, and you make 12 cents out of 4 hours. I can't do that without the support. 12 cents? I got 2 Wi-Fi bills.
You want me to tell you why, OG?
Why, baby?
Because what you speaking is truth. And what used to be the truth now, people don't want to hear.
It's hard, man.
They want to hear BS. So they listen to people like Corey and Anton. They listen to people like these other artists and entertainers out here.
I'm not finna tear you down.
They want to hear.
I'm not finna tear you down. I'm not finna tear my black women down for no damn views. I'm not gonna disrespect my black women for no views. I will speak the truth according to me as an OG and my experience with my black women that I love. But that's it. All that trash and talking on the women's clothes and defining what ugly is. We don't do that over here at Walls Reality. So save them insults and that kid immature insult to your damn self, so won't none of the moderators or me have to ban and block your ass. You will not disrespect the women in here.
Right, well, we going to have to do it, because you know why? You seen there was several of them that came in here with the time that you've been on.
Come on, you didn't come online for no man to be telling you ain't unacceptable. You came to have a great conversation, share whatever your opinion is, hopefully laugh, enjoy an hour or two, and keep it moving. And you ain't coming for nobody to talk about you. Stop treating women like trash and thinking it's okay. We got men holding law. Listen, I watched a podcast and I supported this man. But the crap he said about Clarissa and her family was too much. You could have got your point across.
We're not going to say nothing.
Yeah. You cannot. You could have got every point you made across without those derogatory insults. I chose the way I talked about Clarissa's sister because I know something wrong with her on top of that blue top. I think I would be doing black women a disservice to be picking on somebody that's not a celebrity, that is proven to be slow.
Well, but you gotta. I understand what you saying about it. But at the same time, this celebrity sister.
I'm going back to the celebrity though.
She inserting herself. I know she inserting herself in this, and she putting her own self out there. So she making her celebrity sister look bad.
No. This is Clarissa's fault.
Not just herself.
She ain't doing nothing that Clarissa didn't teach and show them how to do when shit don't go their way. You get on one of them apps and you talk crazy. Listen, they was not coming on the internet. If you go to her sister's Facebook page, there are no up-to-date statuses or posts. She did not decide to start this shit until Clarissa started this shit. Go to her Facebook page.
And y'all gotta give me a name for her Facebook page.
Adrian Shields, if I'm not mistaken. Adrienne or Adriana. And it's got an old picture of her. She don't even have, she got the same old weird ass picture. This woman don't be on social media. I'm not finna do that. That girl, something wrong with that girl. And they breaking in our house and everything. No, I don't want that on my hands. I ain't here for that. I can talk about Clarissa. She got security.
I ain't gonna completely say no people breaking in her house. I'm not gonna say that. But
Well, that's what she said. That's what she said it now.
but
She
you
said.
let that door open. Because you let that door open.
Oh, yeah, I know it, but that means somebody watching her, and somebody could do this girl harm. And for us to know this girl fucked up in the head because of her sister's circumstances, I don't want to keep putting her face out here because somebody was watching her. Whether the door was unlocked, kicked in, or they came through the window, this girl is at risk, and she can't protect herself. Clarissa, you need to check your damn people. People are watching your people. They are thinking your people got something their ass ain't got. Do you love your people? Tell her to stay her ass offline with that. That was my only point.
But you can't. But the thing is, she not. Like I said, she has the power to change her family's life, and she's choosing not to. She thinking about leaving them behind. That's gonna,
And they put them at risk.
And that's gonna, yeah. But she ain't thinking like that. She thinking about herself. She thinking spending $30,000 at the Louis Vuitton stores.
And see, that was my point. It wasn't that and people say, oh, you let me see what one supporter asked me. Am I changing up or something?
She needs to go to a drug and alcohol rehab.
Yeah, I'm like, how is I'm changing up? Because I'm saying people with certain circumstances should be off limits to us. If we know they mentally challenged or have problems with mood changing, mind altering chemicals, I feel like, now that's just my position, I feel like sick people need to be off limits. Just because they're able to say and do what they want to do. I have a son right now, 34 years old, that we caretake from.
I don't know. I would say, like I said, the truth lies somewhere in between. Yeah. But if Carissa's sister continues to keep getting online, then
it's gonna be a problem.
She gonna get just what she has.
Because they so watching.
It's gonna be on her. Is it won't nothing we can do? Same way with the way Clarissa and her fathers, nothing we can do about none of it.
Nothing.
All we can do is watch it.
Nothing. Just like I said, Clarissa Shields think that she gonna be running her ass around ATL, telling people she got 20 and 30 grand in the house. Keep that energy up. Keep that energy up. People don't care about your bills. That's the place they are running up in folks' houses.
That's true.
Stop playing. See, that's why poor people that get money need to learn security first. Because when poor people get money, they make bad security decisions. That's how they get their money stole, and that's how they end up getting robbed. They think everybody like them, and they can say and do anything they want to. No, it's people out here hungry.
Yeah. It's desperate people out here.
It really is.
Desperate times call for desperate missions.
And we hold these truths to be self-evident. We ain't making stuff up, Her Majesty. The girl is at risk by our own words.
What you advertise is what we're speaking on. And then you get mad when we're speaking on it, somebody. You don't need to be talking about me. Or particularly in Clarissa's case, you getting people's content and pages deleted because you don't like what they're saying about you. But
I hadn't heard about that. She been striking channels? Clarissa been striking channels?
Yeah. Yes, I watched part of Miss Nyla's live the other day.
Yeah.
Or the one that she released yesterday. Yeah, she getting content removed and people's pages removed. Like Geisha. Geisha been coming at her. She been ripping her a new one. And it's some others. It's been some others that she's done. I know Miss Nyla lost a couple of pages herself. But she's rebuilt her fan base and all that stuff up. So it's been some people, and they've been speaking on it. They actually did a video. I don't know if you.
How did that turn out with Hood? They say was striking people. Did he stop?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. I think Hood, he didn't dumb down a little bit. He now just strictly going back to boxing content. I think I ain't gonna say Clarissa scared him, but it definitely he definitely speaking back on just boxing content as a whole. Like I flow through it every now and again. But he's starting to back off away from that. He backed off away from that a little bit. So I've seen boxing content where he's talking about upcoming fights.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the upcoming fight tonight, but we're gonna talk about sponsorship and reputation and image.
He ain't really been speaking on that.
And perception. Yeah, the fight is coming up. The fight is coming up. And in February now. What's today's date?
No, today 31st.
Okay,
it's coming up. May as well say February here
yeah.
already.
So we're gonna talk about the fight tonight.
Don't worry. Personally, if you can't sell tickets, it's not gonna be a fight.
Yeah, we talking about
Sonya.
Sonya in here too. Sonya, we are gonna talk about this new sponsorship tonight. I hope you can join me at Her Majesty.
I'm gonna be here. We all gonna be here. Oh, the Theo Shakur fight tonight.
We are gonna watch it. What time is it?
Where is it on?
Is Netflix anybody got it? Who is the promoter? I'll find out. I'll find out for us. I will find out.
Listen. Oh, it's on DAZN. Here we go. I'm not buying DAZN. Whoever wanna I'm gonna see who I can find on YouTube tonight. Who's gonna be putting it out there. I'm not buying no subscription with DAZN.
No, I'm over that. Listen. After she called me a hater instead of a supporter, it ain't a damn thing I'm going to do to support her. No, I'm not in the business of tearing down a young black woman. But I'm going to talk about her career. I'm going to talk about her morality. I'm going to talk about her fucking principles.
That's right. I absolutely agree. But that's honestly, that's kind of where Hood messed up at. He's like, well, when I told you I spoke to him that night after she got on his live the day before, I told him, I say, I personally can't separate her career from what she's doing personal. It's all colliding.
It's the same thing. She's a champion.
Yes, and you're supposed to behave like one. You're supposed to act like one. And what you're doing is not presenting championship principles. You're not in the gym for real.
Or morality. Or morals.
Craft a joke.
Man, they woman shitting on them belts with what she doing with Pep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them bells don't...
As a black woman champion, no boxing champion, no sports athlete, as a black woman, have gotten publicly involved in no shit like this. Y'all gotta stop pretending like Clarissa Shields is normal in our black athletic community. No, black women don't do this.
No.
They don't show up. They don't show up at a digital magazine with somebody else's husband and everybody else know he married.
On top of all these nationally syndicated shows like Cameron Hall and all these people, you don't do that. But yet they're welcoming this because I think they're making this is a form of negativity that's gonna hurt her in the long run. That is gonna basically put her out of the business. She ain't gonna have a brain.
And that's why they owe her the truth. That's why they owe her the truth. So that she can continue on. At the rate she on, if this fight, listen, we're going to go and check ticket sales. We're going to have all that tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Not days ago, she only had sold 41,000. Y'all, at the least she got to have 60%.
So, think about it this way. You said they only sold 41,000. Think about 100%. Think about she get $1 million for ticket sales, right? Let's just say that. That's round figure. You ain't even clearing $400,000 from it. So you ain't even made half the money. So you really think that's gonna be a fight if you can't even clear that?
It ain't good, my love. It really isn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna let you go. When she said that, when the little press conference that they had, because when I was watching Nala Says, I was watching hers. Shout out to Miss Nala. But I was watching it, and she said she only got, I think, what was it, 2 or 3 million? She ain't got the 8. So that's why I said, when I did that fight breakdown, OG, I did a full fight breakdown. I did an updated one. And not even including who you bring out with entertainment. When you walk into the ring and you have your entertainment, I didn't include that. She already in the hole, nigga.
Yeah, what Boosie, hold on. What the Boosie made what, about 500K appearance?
No, he make 100,000 an appearance.
Okay,
And
100,000.
if like Carissa said, she got $8 million. You don't think Boosie gonna say, you know what, my price then went up. I want 150. I want 200,000.
But are we talking about performance? Hold on, we gotta find out whether or not he get paid 100,000 for appearances or 100,000 for performances, because he's gotta perform. That's the difference.
I looked at it as performance. As a matter of fact, right now, Boosie.
I think Boosie bigger than 100K for the rap. I think Boosie get. You may be right. We're gonna find out. I think Boosie will get more than 100K to perform.
That's what I said. Performing fees. I'm gonna look. Yeah, it went between 90 and 100,000 for arena performances.
So right off the rip, that's 100K gone.
That's right. So I told you I can.
Okay, how much the tickets? Because they say she giving away 1,000 tickets. How much is the average ticket? What's that time 1,000?
Okay, so the basic ticket prices.
Give me the cheapest ticket time that 1,000.
Let's see. I'm looking right now. I'm looking at Ticketmaster, and let me see. Let's go to this site. That's it. This is the cheapest ticket in the further seat.
Sonya, I hope you've been having a great day today, my love. So glad you made it. We're going to get musty tonight. I'm not going to try, but I know the troll's coming out.
The cheapest ticket, let's just say the cheapest ticket is $130-something. I see resale prices. So $130 to $150.
So what is that, $13,500?
Mm-hmm.
She is well over $110,000 right now. Because they say she's giving away 1,000. Now, I don't know how many Frank Sean get.
I don't know.
It's gonna be ugly. And we're gonna get into it in depth tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my research, but I told you I gotta update it. I have a updated thing.
Okay, because we gotta remember.
She gonna make per fight for real.
Okay, but how much do?
200,000.
And what's the percentage of the ticket price that Ticketmaster gets?
I'm looking.
No, I'm saying, Ticketmaster gets a certain fee. So how much are they making off the ticket sales?
I don't know. That's why I'm gonna do all that research. I got more research to do. But based off of the information I'm giving you, I'm talking about her actual fight purse.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that comes out of her fight purse. The promoters gonna get their percentages, the managers gonna get their percentages, all the trainers, all the way down to the health insurance you gotta pay, all the way to the flights and the travel you gotta pay for. You still gotta pay for your quote unquote PR team. You gotta pay for your nutritionist. If you say you have one, you gotta pay for your chef. If you say you have one, like it's costing you, and you already in the whole negative $200,000. And I haven't included the entertainment. I haven't included the extra other fees. Don't forget, oh yeah, OG, you gotta pay a jock tax. I don't know if you know what a jock tax is. A jock tax, because she no longer lives in Michigan and she's holding it there in Michigan, you have to pay that state, you have to pay that tax for holding an event there.
Oh, okay.
And it comes out of your fight purse.
Sound like $100,000 fight to me.
And that's why she said she'll fight anybody for $100,000. So baby, that's what you're making anyway.
We have got to get into these people tonight. I want to ask you all to join us tonight. We're going to say between 5 and 7.
Well, I'll be here. And
I depend on the weather.
You Central Standard Time, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm Central Time.
Okay. So
And listen, love, I'm glad everything is going okay for you. And remember, you got my number. If you need me for anything, you can talk to me. For real.
Absolutely.
I ain't doing nothing around here but me and my daughter knocking around this big old apartment. We ain't got nothing going on today. So if anything go bad or you need to talk to anything, you hit OG up. You know I love you, girl. You call me. I love when my thick thigh women call me.
We love you, OG, and thank you for being real with us and telling us the truth because it needs to be told. All of this, what we talk about, needs to be televised positively.
Yeah.
It needs to be put out there.
And you notice how, and that's my only point with Skinny. Do you understand how me and my people can conversate about this woman and her bull crap for hours at a time and don't personally even disrespect her? Y'all gotta learn how to talk about black women. You ain't got to tear them down and talk under their clothes and talk about how you think they look and put gorillas on their faces. And no, we don't do that.
Oh yeah, not at all. But at the same time, that's because you can't get views no other way. Demeaning and degrading us is what you're doing.
And there's so many of them, y'all.
That's why all the other races look at us this way.
And what upsets me is to go to the 5150 show and see a picture, see Corey Holcomb do this, and to have black women in the comments acting like that's okay and acceptable. That ain't right, people. Black women are not apes. Black women are not ugly. Black women are not trash, and they damn sure ain't throwaways. Enough is enough of the lies and stigmatizing our women.
We've had to fight that. We've had to fight that for so long. We all look like monkeys. We look like apes. We this and we that. When really, excuse me, it's not us that look like any of this. It's not us at all.
I'm not gonna do it. As bad as I hate Clarissa's personality and behavior, I still won't disrespect her. The truth is good enough. The truth on her ass is good enough. I can spit fact that'll make her rethink her position. Because I know you being stupid. I can look at Pap and tell he not into you. I am your OG, Clarissa. You just don't know it yet. I know when an older black man is into his side chick. Y'all know why? Because it was at a point in time in OG's life, he had one.
Well, actually, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you this. Clarissa's not the only side chick. They say that one that he was messing out with in LA with the credit repair specialist, and he was holding a baby. They both the side chicks to Remy, and whoever else he got, they all the side chicks to Remy. So there's not just Carissa's not just his main one.
That's all I would tell her. You need to shake that dumb stuff off, Clarissa. He playing in your face, and him and his wife too damn cool. That is not a good sign. I just tell her the truth. Listen, the reason why during my separation, I was separated for over 2 years. And the only reason me and my wife was still good is because I was still going by the house. She was still coming by my house. And she was still running my financial business.
Mm-hmm.
She was still behind the scenes in charge of my life. And I gave her the authority to do that. Because I didn't get a divorce. I just did a legal separation, was in the street for 2 years. She never let go. She knew it was just a phase or stupidity or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. And that's where it could be at with women. I personally, it could be that, but I personally think she doing it because you know, he getting paid off of this somehow. I'm definitely gonna get.
She a old school. She's from that era of the 90s and early 2000s. I'm telling you, I got one of those women. They are loyal. They will not sell they men out. It's nothing y'all can say. Remy not gonna kiss and tell. Unless he go too far publicly, she is not gonna ruin this for Pap. She not. She not gonna ruin it.
I'm surprised she may let him have it. She'll let him have it temporarily, but eventually.
Because it's a benefit. She ain't letting them have it. This the first time Pap ever had consistent income coming their way. She not gonna cut that off from her and her daughter. Pap able to do right now. Pap able to pay right now. Why would she be mad? They wasn't getting along in the first place. He was on the couch in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
They were still fighting to be a team, but not together before he left. Remember? It wasn't until he got busted that the whole shit hit the fan. He broke the rule. He was not supposed to be on the phone with his side chick while at home with his family. That's basic cheating rule. You don't call your side chick or dude from the house.
You never.
That's what blew up.
There is so much that I can tell you with that because I know some people who've done it. Back in the day before cell phones became a thing.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to do that.
I know some people who had their side chicks call the house, call the people.
Yeah, had a cousin or brother or somebody call a man at home.
Oh yeah. This is very true. I didn't heard of these things before.
That's all I told her. Why she want to jump and call me a damn hater. I just told her the truth. Well, Clarissa, to be totally honest with you, I'm an OG. I'm in a long-term marriage. We've been through it all. A man can be separated for 2 or 3 years and go back home.
That's right.
I done seen it happen from my peers, my family men, and yes, all of them were married. I wasn't raised in a shacking generation. Black men married their women or they left them the hell alone.
No.
You weren't going up in their house and skeeting all over the place and disappearing. After you got married, you could skeet all you wanted to, no disrespect. But that's the only way you could do that with a black woman. She had to have a ring. You couldn't get plenty cash if you wasn't married to a woman. Unless you bought it. If you didn't buy it, you couldn't do it. That's just the truth. That's why married men bought cat. Because other women wasn't just giving it out like that. They had respect for themselves. They tell you, man, you know you married, I'm going to tell your wife. Man, I done heard so many black women tell a man, you better get out of my face before I tell your wife.
Listen. Everything you talking about, I can tell you some things.
I'm just keeping it 100.
Some older women about this stuff. You know?
I'm just keeping it 100.
It's true.
Women didn't lower their standards for no dick or no money. Not my black women. They would hurt your feelings in the club if you walked your married ass up and then came up in their face. They would leave the club and call your wife and tell on your ass.
They're right. I didn't heard this one. I done heard some stories.
This is true, I was there. I wasn't one of them. I can honestly boast that I was married 28 years straight with no problem with infidelity, finances, or nothing else. I don't know what happened to us. We just woke up one morning and started not liking one another like we used to. And we started arguing about it. Then we started looking for shit to argue about. Before I know it, I had bought a whole apartment complex living out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens to young couples. They have to rediscover themselves in their older life. They still be treating and acting like they did when they met. But you know what? Couples got to mature together. It can't just be the woman maturing in a relationship and the man still doing boyish stuff. Mm-hmm. The woman can't do the go out and all that partying and the man is a homebody. Both of them got to mature in order for a marriage to work.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm looking right now, OG, at something. And I'm not trying to be off topic, but I don't know, you know Kyla Pratt? She, Penny Proud, she was the voice of Penny Proud. She was the young Monica on Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Talking about her fiance, Danny Kilpatrick, celebrated 21 years of engagement. How you be engaged if it's real?
That's
you
crazy.
Engaged for 21 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
If a man ain't married you after 5 years in a engagement,
it could be her. It could be her. Because she know if something happened to her, it belongs to him. It could be her.
That's true. Yeah, but 21 years, if we ain't got
that's crazy.
I'm not finna sit up here and stick around with you.
I ain't been having no conversation with no couple 10 years and ain't even got a date. Talking about they been engaged. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all playing. When I loved a woman enough to marry her, I wasn't taking no chance on no other man. I locked it down.
Oh, yeah.
I locked it down.
I feel like after so long, if you have done that for so long, you've been sitting in the same place for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you are a placeholder and he is not interested in her. You're not interested. He or she is not interested, and it's time to move on.
It is. 21 years? That's crazy.
Yeah, 21 years, OG.
You can't make this up. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's crazy. That's a damn topic. Say that thought. You need to send me a picture of that girl. We're gonna add her to Clarissa Shields. When this happen?
I don't know how to listen, OG. Now, I don't know how true false these things are. But I screenshot, I screenshot everything.
We need to, I'm gonna find out if it's real, because we need to talk about that too. Ain't no way in hell this woman just celebrated a 21-year
and this is a young couple.
Ain't no way. Let me hit this couple.
Now, no disrespect when I say this.
Yeah.
But why didn't we have the same energy with Deion Sanders and Tracy Edmonds? They was together 10, 12 years and not get married.
Okay, but what they doing now?
They broke up.
Okay, so somebody needs to tell the crab lady. Somebody needs to tell the crab lady, the last black woman that went that far with a man, he didn't even end up with her no more.
Unless they trying to be the new age Goldie Hawn. Them. You remember they was together for but they were never married.
You know, you can't, we ain't learning from each other. We not learning from each other, baby. Listen, if a woman been with a man 10 years and he dump her, what she get?
If she would, what you talking about? If she not married to him, or she is? Say it again, OG.
So then I'm checking on that coffee.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you didn't pass out over there.
Oh, no. I was in there eating that coffee. I'm sorry. And checking the weather. Because I'm getting out today. Like I say, I'm picking out an outfit. I got several things. But I think I need some tuxedo shoes or some patent leather. And I think I need to go and get them and get it over with. Because I got to get out in this weather sooner or later. But Lord knows I just don't want to. But I need to go and put this suit together.
I understand that. You need to do what you need to do. Yeah. But I'll be ready for the night.
Oh yes, boy, I need you here now. I need you and Sonya and the rest of y'all here because we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this sponsorship, and we're gonna also hopefully talk about this crazy ass woman that's rumored to be had a 21-year engagement celebration.
There's no.
I hope my girl is deceiving us. I hope we ain't that desperate that now we waited 21 years.
Fake. I hope it's not real. But if it is, there is no way. 21 years of my life, I will be sitting up here tied to you.
Also, I'm gonna talk about dating because I got a topic, and I don't want to be offensive. But I was watching Kendra G this morning, and they had this mother of two. But she also was raising her niece. She didn't want a man that had a baby mama. She was plus size with all her stomach out. Now that ain't I'm just telling you how she was dressed on the video.
Okay, I'm here.
I ain't got nothing against stomach. It ain't never stopped me. Kendra G asked her, after all these critiques of money and things that she require, that she's looking for on this dating show for a man. Check this out, Her Majesty. Kendra G asked her, when was the last time she had relations? Now, mind you, she on a dating show expecting a man to get in touch with her. Thank you, Sonya. Listen, that day, she was frying chicken on the Kendra G show, leaking, asking for another man to come and take her out on a date. You cannot make this up. She told Kendra G with a straight face, what I said I wasn't going to lie. Today, Kendra G said today, the girl standing up in the kitchen with her stomach out, frying chicken, leaking, looking to ruin some black man's life. It's no good black man should have nothing to do with no woman that's leaking, looking for a date.
It's true.
See, it's women that's out here that's married, that done did too much, and they out here interfering and blocking good women and good men from meeting one another because they ragged asses is in the way. And no, I don't want to see no older married man or woman out here in the damn way. Win, lose, or draw, Clarissa needed a man with no baggage that would have fought for her.
Well, she would take it back. I ain't gonna lie, she ain't gonna say she had no.
Well, I said she still deserved. I know what she chose. I know what she did. But I'm saying a 30-year-old single, successful woman should not be with an older, broke down ass married man. This woman got no kids. She's stupid. She got no kids. She got no baggage, and she's just slow. She's a fool.
She has to know that she deserves that. She happy settling with whatever she get at this point. And then she's settling to go out to other people's husbands, other people's men. If that mean her cousin's man, if that mean Remy's man, she happy with that. I think she's happy with the inclination. Oh, okay, well I got this married guy on my roster.
And women want to come against us because we speak the truth and say, Clarissa, as low as you can go.
That it is.
Clarissa, you out here publicizing, holding somebody else's man's hand. If he loved and honored and wanted to protect you, the paperwork would already be signed. Clarissa, there's a reason that Remy and Papoose don't have no internal controversy. It's because they good. Why would a woman think about it, why would a black woman be good with her husband being across state with another woman unless there was some kind of benefits, whether it be peace or financial or both? Remy Ma got the best of both worlds. And I'm still asking her, through all her successes, until she get a divorce, let them good men alone. Because you ain't got nothing to offer them but drama. I'm not talking about no boy like the blockhead.
See now, when y'all was saying that the other night, I would tell you when you and Status was on last night about that, saying that we didn't treat Remy the same way. I disagree. We definitely was on her. We was definitely behind for that. Listen, everybody, every man or woman that I knew was on her case about it.
But was it as severe? Was it as severe though as we are against Pap? Honestly.
Yes.
So you feel like the treatment? Okay.
Absolutely. Listen, OG. It was every article that I seen on social media at the time.
So what changed it? What do you think changed her perception of people? What do you think changed it? Is it because she stopped fooling with the blockhead, or?
Yeah, she foresaw the way her brand is being portrayed, and she knew the same losses that Clarissa's taking right now. Remy could have took those, and she had way more people for her.
Yeah.
She foresaw that, so she was smart. I give her that. Remy was smart.
So she got her public image back in order.
That's right.
Okay. That sounds right.
And she made it to where if she is still messing around with this man, he in the background. She would never put him in the forefront again.
And that's why I asked the question.
That's why I was disagreeing with y'all on that one. Like, I wasn't disrespecting y'all, but I definitely disagreed.
Well, I was going now. You got to realize I was basing it off of my supporters on my channel. Mm-hmm. I hadn't had too many. I've had you, Sonya, several more women that spoke the truth. No, when you are married, you don't get to date and play. until you get a divorce. But a lot of my supporters in comments, from my experience, because I don't be on a whole lot of channels and you know, stuff like that, because it's a lot of AI, and I don't like to watch people be publicly talked about in such a nasty, derogatory way when I know we can discuss topics in our community about them without all that. So I don't get out the YouTube house very much. But I trust what you tell me. And I was only going off of what I observed in the comments in here.
Listen, it was everywhere, OG. It was from Facebook to Instagram, and I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram. I'm sure it was some TikToks about it too. You know what I'm saying? So it was everywhere. And when I tell you, I made a comment on one of the little posts. I said, honey, if she actually did this to her husband, it's wrong. She's wrong, and she's publicly wrong. But the thing is, like Sonya said, what did Sonya say? She said, what changed Remy was Remy laid low, but Loudmouth kept going.
Yeah.
He keeps going.
Yeah. And they did. And then see, and I told you.
Easy Block came out and talked about it. He said, yeah, man, so yeah, I was with him.
Yeah, and I told y'all.
A real side man or woman don't come out here and advertise what you doing.
No, he ain't gonna never tell on you.
So,
Sonya, you right.
yeah.
That's what they, and I was answering the question because, listen, I have my perception, but I'm not a woman. And I be needing y'all to answer these questions. And I tried to tell them in that video, I needed y'all to tell me, what do y'all think Remy got going on? What do y'all think Remy doing? Because she's still a 40-something-year-old married woman. Is she out here? What do y'all think she doing? I should be able to ask that question because I love Remy. I'm a fan of Remy. See, a lot of these people that come against me, they're not even a fan of these people.
Sponsorships. She doing it for brand deals and sponsorships, I believe. I don't think she out here just trying to be a thirst trap.
No, she's trying to get money.
That's what it seemed like, but she got Pap ain't making no money. She gotta be the one that makes some.
She ain't got no choice.
Making money out loud.
Pap ain't got no monetary financial value. You know why? When you owe Uncle Sam over 300, 400K, everything you earn, they watching and taking. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can love Pap dirty draw, but when you have federal liens against you, you ain't earning no good money.
Not that funny, OG. Tell that to Status, because he love Pap.
He know it now.
It's the truth.
He know it now. See, I'm talking about garnishment from the federal government. They can take up to 50% of your income.
That's true.
Every week, every month, they can take everything you get out the account. They can seize every dime you got in your account until they get their money back. They don't have no sense when it comes to your money. They get it all. So Pap does not right now, under the financial circumstances, have any financial clout to do a damn thing for nobody. Whatever he got is being funneled through Clarissa Shields.
Of course. She just too stupid to realize it, but that's on her. That's nothing what I said. That's nothing.
Everything she getting is funneled through her. She's a Ponzi. She's a patsy. Because if that man wasn't taking care of that child in the way that Remy needs her to be, we all would know it. Don't no black woman like a deadbeat dad. They ain't gonna hold their tongue on their children hurting. You ain't gonna make their children suffer for nothing. You gonna do right by their children or your ass gonna get put on blast. Quit lying.
Yeah. You most certainly know it.
Black women will put your ass on blast about their children. That all that you ain't together shit. We talking about kids. Don't tell me about no good, powerful, strong black mother. You ain't gonna be across state living in La Vida Loca while she's struggling to pay every damn thing. Hell no, she ain't gonna turn her head to that. Pap doing right by Remy. With Clarissa money.
Oh yeah. You don't think he had her credit card when Remy was over there at that first shop?
He got a bank card. He got a credit card. He got everything.
Oh no, he probably, I wouldn't be surprised he got the cash. He thought, hey, lend me $60,000. I need to take care of this real quick.
He got it.
Buying the whole, you know what I'm saying?
He got it.
He taking her to the casino too. Hey, we
Yeah.
go to the casino. I need a rest.
And that's a problem. He ain't never stopped gambling. He got a gambling problem, but he ain't never stopped gambling. She's so crazy, she done went to the casino with him. How the hell you take a gambleholic to the boat, to the casino? You cannot make this up.
Where you take an alcoholic to the liquor store?
That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, sister. You hear me? That's crazy work.
That's what it's starting to become more common. Women sponsors. You remember, men used to be the sponsors. It's a lot more women becoming these sponsors. Oh, I find your lifestyle. You go ahead and go be with your wife or your whoever.
Y'all gotta stop taking care of these men.
I ain't doing no mixing.
Y'all gotta stop building men. Y'all ain't supposed. Listen, the black man was the most powerful creation that I believe God has ever made when it comes to a mammal. Black men are the best and the strongest. And it is no excuse for no black woman to be building no black man. Knowing this shit. Get up off your black ass and make it happen,
Go
bro.
to the job. Go to the job. That's right. If I gotta work, so do you.
For real.
I agree.
Get up off. And I can't stand to see a woman passive. Oh, it's cold out there. Just do it later. Hell, you mean do it later? Let's get that man sorry ass up and go warm that car up. Go take that trash out. You know, go clean that driveway.
Oh yeah.
You know, clean that driveway. Get that snow out there ice. Get that snow and ice up. You alright?
That's true. I agree. But I agree. See, look at Kenya's comments. Says, yep, in the same way she doing Bree, enable her to making her seem like she ungrateful. That's what I'm saying. I feel the same thing. If she felt that way, well, why not? Don't help her at all.
But how can you feed your man and not your family, Majesty? How can you be okay with publicly bragging about feeding your man, but you love your family so much, and you know them folks is that rich? Girl, the whole family look dirt poor.
You want me to tell you why? This is what's being advertised now, and they think that this is okay and that this is the way.
How?
She got her own logic of thinking that this is cool. Your family out here, your sister out here, bald at the mouth.
She stay white now.
Drinking like she ain't got no liver.
Right.
And putting herself and her children at risk because you either done forgot to shut the doors and all the windows, or you just letting everybody in and out of your house.
Because you on that blue top. I've been waiting on her to get up. She ain't got up yet.
No, she's still drunk from the last 2-3 nights. I'm sure.
Listen, y'all, I'm gonna see.
Drinking, smoking cigarettes, and you wonder why all your teeth falling out. You wonder why everything.
Girl, she looked like a barracuda by the mouth. And was looking right into the camera, Lord. Let me get up. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna get back with y'all later. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button. Majesty, be ready tonight.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna have all my stuff together.
Y'all stay blessed and stay safe today. I am y'all OG. Y'all just don't know it yet. Love you, Majesty. I am out. All right. Out of here. Y'all look for me tonight.
All right.
Bet.